Hier het game Jeremy ag skippen na halpers on fine go cwch bod y crynia yn Napolna. A skippen na halpa y dola na the hoster y sio ag parc y Hamden. Agus hi sio fan Gemislan, bio sio, eidd BBC Alapa. Hallo, Arjen Falcher of hashing fun sola sio ag yn parc y Nasianta. Aber eiche a hacking sio yn och ag yn parc y Nasianta. Ach a dysg awn cwtioch agus golior y crochwg eidd yn agawl yn nŵadar. A ha eidd hosiach oring y sio. Mae Tolich Falcher yn ys chwdydd ar niolach of his calling in the Niskur show, Hayley Lauder. Hayley, thank you for joining us here on a lovely Scottish evening here at the National Stadium. What an occasion here tonight it is for the Scottish women's national side.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive. I think having missed out on that previous Euros in the summer, this team's hurting and they'll certainly be looking to put a few wrongs right today.
They did miss out on the Euros last time out, but they did make the World Cup back in 2019. Just how much will that inspire the team tonight, because they know they can do it?
Yeah, that's massive. Reflecting on that experience, there's a lot of players that have experienced that, there's some that haven't. Maybe that's good as well, but when you get a taste of tournament football, you certainly want to be back at them.
What do you rate, how do you rate Scotland's chances tonight, especially given this is Pedro Martinez Losa's first campaign as manager?
Yeah, I think we've gained momentum at the right time. I think the back end of the qualifying campaign, we picked up some good performances, some good results. So I think we're going into this with a lot of confidence.
Scotland have actually never lost an international game against Austria. You played in the last game against him back in 2017, a 3-1 victory. But a lot has changed since then, hasn't it? Austria have gone from strength to strength.
Yeah, I watched the highlights of that game and I certainly wasn't involved in anything good Scotland did that night, but yeah, I think both teams have evolved. We were more a counter-attacking side that night, but I think tonight you'll see a more possession-based team.
Well, you can hear the atmosphere building in here. Just how much will this home support play a factor here tonight?
Yeah, it's massive. I think this team deserves a big crowd. I think Austria's probably the team you wanted to avoid, but to have home advantage and a big crowd, it's certainly going to drive us on.
Obviously a huge game tonight, but potentially a huge game on Tuesday against the Republic of Ireland. How do the players, keep their feet on the ground? It's a mental battle tonight more than anything, isn't it?
It is. I think you can get ahead of yourself, but ultimately Tuesday means nothing if you don't win tonight. So yeah, I'm really excited for this game. I think it's going to be really good. If Scotland do win, they'll have to work very hard for it, but I think we're ready.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Hayley. What's your prediction for tonight? What do you think we'll see?
I'm going to say 2-1 Scotland, done in 90 minutes. Caroline, we are winner.
Thank you very much, Hayley. We'll hear more from Hayley throughout the match in commentary. And if you're wanting to follow the match with full English commentary, you can press the red button now and follow the on-screen instructions. And Al Lamont and Leanne Crichton will be waiting for you there. Ach, seo is BBC Alpha, bí singe a fudach sa Gaelic, agus héit singe nóla nishe guarniach adis son ar game na heiche noch, Alec O'Henley.
Bíceir a bhícheal, fáilte de chuna fáice náisianta, agus na lúich, bhfuil léichead bliana ras na Ravenscraig Pioneers, a chluiche chiad game internanáisianta na sasing léichead bliana ras, de fáin málaigh van a luchtaich, agus asa na muich, I the fáice it háiseach it game chomór sa bheith skippin na ban a gallapa I the chluich bhavad as a rang 3 bliana ras a cúpin na crinne. Chiad cúpin na crinne gorád, bheachan de fáin chur a dara fachbis the seo noch, agus Rose Riley miscin neoin a muine sin, Elsie Cook, Cúteach, neoin uchud a game bhesin a bhain, agus na chala anasach ag an am Charo in SFA like leo, gemich in a chluich an the park in stage to machine. Yemi got the welco park of Ravenscraig and the Greenek is on a game bhesin a chluich sin is cadach gre the Ravenscraig Pioneers sahara ach nach ma gebil uren agus kine gayeno in the Panagashkich machine an och agus sin a fev this na skippy in hinamach Well, she luch roppacham maar chiesje agus stochen nach hele nader chomór sa vasa súlache so da skippe Sheena Mach in the fáice, Rachel Corsi is skipper the Gallopper, Karina Benninger ag Roma I Viesit for Bayern Munich, Caroline Weir Nishta Real Madrid agus bí leor a coint díise agus the Erin Cuthbert Gesonrich son fiachan the game sa hund ag a fávar Alapa nachach mar as na Queensland Master Gamal Watch at the and kind of castal course and Jiranach in a Euros Mr. Highlight this year Yera much who can of course Jiranich agus it thoiseach I game sa mar asáis, bis na cuingin na faoin náisianta, agus before go raibh náisianta an Austria chiad cheol a chuine sin, agus nuas go sochgrich gráinchinn sias. Náisianta na hallapa, agus má brachta chlíisteach in a bhuiipolach taiche sin cúteach le Mariana agus Sarah a di cheann ach seo skipad a galapa visadóchas skip náisianta is stúda go buí an ácht Rachel Corsi a Mr. Gaston Villa an Cuthbert i héana dul tro na bhaine agus an plichit anteach go fáilte di chéile donna game agus na réitead an na poblach na Czech sa bhíon agus an naach go húb na skipian a trí áirichi in a skipper ag Pedro Martinez losa agus Evans agus Howard agus Kerr sin a stéige na skipper sin Howard I roinach I thoiseach I Beatty ag a chúl agus Martha Thomas ag an kind of Claire Emsley's Lana Cleland agus sin na roine na haike chuitse de Vengi na mis Jen Beatty ag Arsenal agus sána skippe ag an Austria bhil chéal asan Január agus a bíú go tráinnig deich go neonaí Macedonia túas I géim me géad agus agus mar sin hasan na fudach le se nu skippe cumasúlid Nicole Billa ag Hoffenheim agus trí tailtí gaiice sem mar há as na gemichin Jerabi agus bhhain go leor I de Vengi sin ag Irene Furman na géime sí túndach in a Bengi le táiríonn na cluiche na cluiche a Bundesliga as I geramás cúteach Bundesliga na ban. Agus mar am gra na réitead na cin nach go poblach na Czechach Jana Adamkova as an eilbh chora se dé an súla mí an an y gemichin, agus Kutaich Ria, Maria Sunikukova, Slovakia, agus Krusula Kurmapilia as y Greg, agus y geraf offigach as y ffôl, mar sy'n misgachwg dy goffigich ac yn ynach, agus skip yn hoster at lystig yn y chechgol achgysyn y honsach i dy game, chechgad ac yn magedig y dol amach. Agus y tyske siar gorstig yn oas, agus alapa channel i leitile ha tyske dy fi dorstig i sio yn y glasgo fat y la, agus dy fi fas yn ystrymme mar a fisker at lador, agus sy'n y cilach gyda fat ga siocat a'i coed ma y fiske fili gyfi rwtig yn slion fo chasen yn clwchyd yn och, agus Richard Corsi gaf adachus mar y gaf yn y clwchyd yn gilydd nach dŵr at gan y Euros i dy tawrigse iach yn y jyn y sŵas is an sin le bhí féin 100 mille a dúnsaigh chuachtain na crinne. Skipper ac yn oster, Karina Veniga. Di is het ook Rome mar a migrado Bayern Munich. Sy'n cer union y clwychyd yn sy'n harach yn an y staif yn y gêm lwy na helag yn farach mae gyda ffyrdig leal ap si ac yn ioni. Agus Ronny gêm sy'n noch Bi pican sacher an mar chuine de dúpa siúan was a sin an Indonesia de judi hacin for de chaide tuan was de bear agus na kiat an kuteach go de gorsta chu leap forne de siúi bal gen bal kosha. Ar a bwlwch mynd a jomtio'ch tamar pig de hager fatte geliaur de eich mar sio gan in de klwchyd an skiat fatach gar the game and Cadol and College will Haley Lauder was called them and Haley important that as ever that Scotland get off to a good start here and get in the front foot.
Yeah, it's massively important, especially in a game of this magnitude. I think one of Austria's strengths is their defensive unit, so we definitely do not want to concede because they're very good at holding on to leads like that.
Kufit aan het toekst met u gewoon kuchig maar vaars en nimmers lente en genoeg gaan king na hier de al trying dus we zijn je game goed getal van de Lions of Martha Thomas die get gauw nimmers games aan getal die Giannishin en dus je wil de Vasco en Cuthbert en ze vegen die Claire Emsley en Sue Selena Emsley Clwchig Angel City, Aston Starchin the Lions, and Miska Collision of Womack and Mora, Natalie Portman, Serena Williams Scarf, Nicky Doherty, and Ash said Driach Gesmater Higi, either Duve Lee and a Lane and Chiana Hack Rangers, either we Clwchig the Doozy in the park. Sophie Howard, Tarsenko, Lisa Evans, Howard, Sue Selena. Thomas le Prolich Ashko Anna Cleland ik het Sassuolo as in het altje is Goganig het al na hui smikaro doen was een je glukje dat Mersinger is een master de voel ingesche Goganig de godlish de master Georgieva le Paul hoe Sue gedaan de vokse Hickelsberger Richard Corsi le ruin saveltje skip achter voor de mag in de Duval was er vier en dus je hier teams die ook allemaal in Rother dat Gianna Arsenal en is Emsley shinnig om alles te doen wie Bosch en jou check het Emsley hoe de Hier toe, like skipping a ban, a kill up a cook in a crinne, now sassing Sarang, 3 play on the dash. And Royther, the ish. G. Legal guy, Cuthbert Kahili Gadash, if you call me to look at Gian, while the Katarsis drops it, Ha Master fine. The Boschang in the Duval. Jum Tra, one an Oster. Hanneke shot Tra, I guess. Ba training in de vaarste J, je gaat je nog kienig gebeurt Jishal is on a game set. Handshot Verena, handshot Eintracht Frankfurt House and Moshing. Loop show is still Kaskeli. Yes, Cuthbert van the Kiris. De gronke gemacht is on daar de portion van de duval. Goed in je niet de wat hoe is er een strategie cadeautje trapse. Is een is korm een goed tasting. Agus een keer en je dan Lee Gibson agus we moet zo hier accumulation. Some early pressure from Austria here.
Yeah, as in corners are one of their strengths. They've got some big players. Karina Veninger certainly will be imposing herself in there. But for me, it's too slow. We go out with one to press, and we're easily played round. But Lee's done very well there, especially in the conditions.
Weet je maar zo, ook je keer is savelig. Trajan machine. Dus pikken misschien het goed heen. Agus en een klikje aan Gian met de genep. Irene Furman. Coach ik in Austria, we zijn 3 jaar geleden en is je ga je weer maar vaartje en skip een coach ik een coach plenen. Edward, de bal was in nog toe dat trein go, alleen weer nur een gieschein voor smaak. Cuthbert, ja winnen je dat, agus viergen die pristje mag, etertje is, agus de kogen again. Brazil Bayern Munich am swingen na va could have smore se new session to put the Stefan a coolere. Pullach nu Ravishna gaat de dupper Rashko Kassen Caroline Weir. But we got Ashkata. Is het al Pullach Gibson met een push. Nog korsi. Hadden we kluchtje mee aan de paadje aan Aston Villa gedasje cool nog. Ik Sophie Howard dat we kluchtje kunnen wel zijn Leicester. Dus een beetje de weer de Wengi is een Arsenal in de skuddag gewil. Is de Wengi en mijn andere is nog is dan alle pe. Weer. Jennifer Mava ga go Real Madrid voor Manchester City en mis gedeel. Dat is een goed. Manchester City Jam clubje mag als de Champions League. En we kunnen nog de shot Bristol Shears alive fleet by the Dunst. Paschje in de Kulu wat fires en geur en je came got it. Haast Dunst de vier de goal zo Selena Cleland de come on came there. Dus me gede ga bal wat je een schaka Cuthbert te shin. Yes, je gebouw was de follow met Hosha Cleland we Vinnie Kirash, agus Sanation Urtus, Sarah Pentagon Savat, Caroline Weir, Session, the wicket of Achkison, Akal Idolot. Asher the Casson. And we are a thanking who you're gonna Valtran Haley. She's had such a brilliant start to her career at Real Madrid. You're looking for the likes of her and you're looking for Erin Cuthbert to really take a grip of this game tonight and make things happen for Scotland.
Yeah, for me they're two key players. I think the form that Caroline showed at Real Madrid is incredible. I mean, we all know what she's capable of, but to go out there and be part of a new team, a new squad and produce the form she has is nothing short of amazing. So yeah, I think we'll see Erin playing a little bit deeper tonight, so hopefully she can dictate the play for us, break it up, but also find Caroline in the spaces ahead.
Like weer Bochai, Real Madrid, Groen sinds de Champions League, Kutjach in Rosenberg, Athletic Bilbao. Doherty, Dodash. En skipper wegje, Corsi, Shachat Cuthbert, Thomas, Davia Gichtje. En zijn oorsprong ook al een corner die is Cuthbert, Caroline Weir, de we show coin geld en achterste al op. Morgen bij Wijn Shachat de Veninger. We hebben niet het tof. Van Austria de Vaaldag. Ik de hoefstuk lukt dat je moet je voelen zijn. Pickelsberger de Vaal, Tolkola. De Martinez losse, gratis een plugget aan, Rolijn, Puut aan, een spuuk in Jekko. Sinna dhémas a dhéanú nach a drast. Hat cara na a buchta go an se nostar a táiseach go má látead mar a thuúla tú. Skippe ring go más na euros ach chuteach go hat gemich an fasce thuirsta hasingsna na gemich an Jeremy hat a bhí cluichin an nui. Cynnioni sy'n ga cynnioni tiwch a chaeliad. Mae sy'n cwmys a'ch a cewn y bach o'ch ymwneud ysna sgwydw yn y siarad ys y dŵl y gastad. Gibson pasach a gwn sy'n gyle fo'n y chwb trwy'n y skip ar eich a wysial fod corsus a wybrach y gymach a Caroline wir wch i leisyn wydd y diw hwygys a'n ysga fi ag tasyn go Lana Cleland. Evans a dyfod mwy ni le bal ystau mac a leo i cor a mele ni ys yn ws yn y bal oedd y chwrdd y ffalach gysafol tiwch Howard fiach yn ddysgu Newsy o'ch hwnna le do Nes yn ysg ysgwylw hwnna laif chli a gael a bit y Docherty bwryn ni wbrach i sŵs y loena sy'n ni corsau cathach i enw ar y mele y Docherty Ar yn capwtiach ei sŵl hort ar y fwy y sy'n. Ys Billa dwyd eisiau ffalaf sŵs y loena. Mae'n gweithio gytch bec am lacht yn sŵs y loena. Goed de show opgegeven. Billa krijgen die slie in het draaien. Sickelsberger kutje nou slie Stefan Glieg. Weet je de game en Lee Gibson en nog is er nog op. At the moment, Haley, you'd have to say Scotland are just finding it a bit difficult just to build it up from the back because of the pressure that Austria are applying.
Yeah, and that's what I'd expect. I think Austria, they're a tight unit defensively. They're very structured in their 4-1-4-1 formation. And yeah, I think though we're finding it difficult, the conditions are hard. I look at the spaces at either side of that holding midfielder and there's certainly a lot of spaces in there, so hopefully we can find Caroline in those areas, or Martha.
Drast, Barbara Dunst had big and Tavern, a lot of Guyana Noster. Shot Kunartach, the Galapa. Ersinger, Fiach and Disleague, and a Tarsi Machenia looks at the notion about the Trank and Driplet Pico. Gibson, Verena, handshot. Krijg Noster Kutjach. Gevallen van die, had een keer. Kemmetje Nigeria, gevallen van die winning. Misschien gaat die ekkel more superior Chinko. Aatje maar Hamden. Martha Thomas, Fiach in de Shinarige. Skulige boei, Macht Traako. Emsley in de Duval. Sultra. Shachat Thomas, is een ocean. Holland. Kainte Sam Sur, voelje. Gilly, ik al again, les weten de vader van Kujaki Kowa, Tilly is voor de woensdag in de shit. Ga Chili Gadashko weer, Paul, Miscommunication, Suez Thomas. En de soon de vier in de cheneur, Aine Darakic, Jiva, Savat Kata. Touch there really on the conditions. It's been raining heavily all day, and you can tell with the likes of Lana Cleland struggling just to get some pace, and the ball is holding up, so it's difficult to travel quickly with the ball at your feet.
Yeah, it is. I think we need to move the ball, let the ball do the moving. I think the grass looked long as well. Obviously it's raining, it's windy, it's going to be tough conditions. But yeah, certainly looking good, getting the ball into the wide areas there and hopefully delivering in some low balls.
But it's a playoff, Haley, so you don't particularly care how you win these games. You just want it, at the end of the night, you want to win it by hook or by crook.
That's it. That's what it's going to come down to. Tuesday only means something if we win tonight. It is a high pressure situation.
Session to the father who may give a lot of time shot to be put working here in the favour the show Camden na je March. And is that heavy. Dus Fuska te winnen hier, daar game sin, niet geen play of veel bij vader. En zie je de Chris skipper Smith hier, geen twee toegen en hikt van de playoffs. Hier het game dosig. En zeg het tegen Oster, Shin Thomas, dus Thomas Pullach maakt het jaar zo'n clear aan Emsley Shintje, dat zeg het is troon. Broodje, hij wordt de woundische wouwlichtje. Terug weg van hij wordt een gedeetje maar zo. Zeg maar afhankelijk gevloegd veel meer dan we weer gekomen zich te gaan. Nu hartelijk in ieder geval mag je het wel. Weer le Suegma. Rashko Doherty. Rashko Howard. Volgens Lisa Evans. Kijk, dan komt het van de Counts. Ik denk dat de Wouwers in hadden wat je gevoelig gemaakt het is current aan een klein de gevoelingi fijnike. Travel dans zeggen we finishen. Goed, Hila dash down zei lei heen en kan nooit en kan maar natuurlijk hier wie er Gerard dash niet te goed te galoppen nog Juval trying Thomas. Yes, we kan je weet in de perne sin Sinsberger Forstenach. Healy, I think she should probably have done better with this and just gone round the keeper, but it was an excellent ball through.
Yeah, it's a great timed run as well, I think, and a fantastic ball by Sam Kerr. We've already seen tonight Martha dropping into the pockets and holding the ball up for us, bringing others into play, but she can also do that, and I think tonight that'll be crucial against Georgieva and Venegar.
Misschien hier lichaam de via Galapa se game sit. Misschien is jerk of minutes in a game. Dus maar als je reichen krijgt lappen naar elkaar en elkaar maar naschen. En het gevoel te gaan chillen gedaan is chillen gost. En dus Martha Thomas we get to the hand of Vian Soon is on lappen. Pearl as een schia kemmetje met jede gang geschut jullie geleerd. We get to Manchester United. Cuthbert, Sheffield Vinegar, and Zemsley de Vermoegie. Nu Wayne bij Thurach, doen met Ricky de Chien en Karsno. Sul hier in de Wouwlach, actrice had ik al maken zo'n precaution. En die shock korm te galoppen. Gewoon een Ricky de Moore Chien achtersen. Vluchtig zo is gaan boksen. Sophie Howard, nu is de Shin met haar. Maar haar Rachel Corsi. En Cuthbert en Duval. Bouwdenisch. China stay. Dus weer coach het Ashkelon. En I guess Gierig. Sinsberger. Nice bit of skill there, Haley, by Caroline Weir. Just couldn't get the power in the final shot.
Yeah, it's a good ball in from Erin initially. I think those little ones in front post in these conditions, but that touch there from Caroline sublime. And she's unfortunate not to just lift it away from the goalkeeper.
Billa Avon, Lisha. No, the follow the count. Finish account nil in the pathje. Hier gaan die gaan try. Billa Avon de wel Suez account nil in the pathje gaat bouwen. Wat je verwacht dan schaffer. Navo Nicky Doherty Duval Andy het lijkt het aan Chili gedaan steken Cuthbert en nu is een Sacha Dash de Corsi Howard Mitchie in de ruin en McCunny as a reaction after Thomas a collection ruin. Foul really followed Ruiper, but you can tell Haley as soon as Sophie Howard gets the ball, her first thought is how can I get this ball forward to Martha Thomas?
Yeah, and I don't mind it if I'm being honest. I think you can see Lisa Evans coming really high, Lana going in the pitch, and Martha making that running behind and making it difficult. It's just the final execution that's missing.
Gierig gemaakt van Noster. Foreman. Ik kan terug als mensen vergeten. Parach geen game met de via Kalap is het moeilijk. Wat ik een Gel Marcus in de vaart. Hij wordt is het voor in de bal weg in van een goal. En is er eerst de gesoorte Reineke. Is Evans. Is West Ham. Samkeer en Rangers. Hij scoort in Cuthbert. Dus geskippeld het. De roze te mag. Ainsley. Tegen de eerste laag. Chundagadash. En Ainsley en door jullie Chemical Cheers van de ring. En zag het de Wayne Voor de minister Claire Ainsley, Paul ook al eens zeggen. En dan gaat het Chien en Karsten de Biest. Als ze water. Jeva en Sulia Thomas. Kaartje verschilt in kusjesje, dus gehaald. Dus voor de volgende piste Luach Cuthbert als het waard. William McCunny, Thomas de Ries, Shagus. Karam. Macassan, nog een Puringi. Hassan Karst. Again, this early ball this time from Erin Cuthbert, looking to get Thomas through, and she just couldn't sort her feet out.
Yeah, it's really positive play again from Scotland. I think we've settled really well into this game. You see Erin Cuthbert, they're driving with the ball, and Martha's first thought is to get in behind.
Met een smoenje gegeven op het Gian Kita, Nicole Bila. En Getash, hoe dat heel lastig is again. We zien dat aan hoe dat ze zegt hier en de begichtpres. Dat gaan we dat twee keer heen. En Cuthbert er weer clear Gugliorgan alla per the end. So hier het minuutje is Martinez lost that. I would imagine Haley he'd be reasonably content with the way they've started so far.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been a little bit scrappy at times. That final pass is just missing, but we're finding our feet, and I think we're imposing ourselves onto Austria.
Weer te gaan en weer zo gevai keer ja in de val het getaat, zo dat de mag de duivel. One by third. Hier is Quintje in Rooney en McCunny. Korsika Gutsch schön. Rubilla en is een fijne Santiago Kiet. Skoortje Richard Kechp. Ik Richard Korsika nog. Skoortje gaat wel pik en zalig. En je huurt het tachels again. Dat je verder route kan met power. Kutje met Richard Korsika op een goede maand. Dus nog Lisa Evans. Kijk je goed het eerste nog. Dat zo is gekomen in een paadje. Dat zegt de Lana Klellen. Kan jullie daar zeggen. Klellen de Karem ook al zeggen. Rashindro Ashkit Sinsberger. En ze je klei en Karsnel. Chinamach. Ze ook al een goede lesson. Nog van een Oster. Zijn motion had dat op gesnok. Zo is de live klee. En is kon aan de shot te galappen. Ik is zo ik pikken bij Shin. Ook schöne Junsi Lee Gibson de bal met de passion. We caught him with the VX Pila. I think that final touch there, Haley just took it maybe away from Nicole Bila, and that helped Lee Gibson.
Yeah, I think so. I think Corsi just gets a toe on it, but it's a little bit too easy for me. Austria breaking our press there. It is decent play, but I think Corsi's done well to intercept that, because you certainly don't want to be giving Nicole Bila any chance within the box.
Ik het zegt leg je gaan achter Nicole Bila. Dus we krijgen daar zich 3 Q-kushin in de heen als ze niet meer Jeravische. Ich ga dres ader de smoentje heul as na gemmich in Jeravi. Thomas fiach in die tune dat soos de lene nacha wie mag room bouw dat ik allemaal. En wordt er riest. Vincent Wolf het McKenna. Actually Giri Gibson Jod Howard in de Malka Kuchach en is Sophie Howard de Giannishin. Riest going to get a prediction at Ashach at Cuthbert. I guess well, yeah, McShinavima. But again, Haley, they just win that tackle in midfield, and that causes a problem at the back.
Yeah, we're a little bit slack in the middle of the park, and that sums Nicole Bila up. That she just wants to get the ball out the feet, looks up, sees Lee, and wants to strike.
Shinkuma Latterna, go Nicole Bila. Gaddoja Koffenheimer, maar niet de kraai. Maar komen ze het met de lijn. Maar Pekka, mag een goedje met haar goed shoot. Het is losse. Hier is het terug. Wie Noorsen dat je wel naar zijn hartje gaat, maar een visik maakt de Thomas Karosje nog maar gelijk nog de bal maar kan je. En ik ga. Zo hier er kunnen we mag je die bal. Elbos moor rechtje. Hier fick het se 3 kech bechje nog. We gaan het Janik Roma. Inslee. Gish could kutje maar. We Janik zo maar gede. Janik voor Wijnboythe. Reach it up. Inslee kijken like Nicky Doherty. Hier weer cool gaan je staat in de Gile se Jersey show Camden. Maar een kapper van een begoor gaan niet checken wie de Shane Shinneson zuidelijk per Gische game het al. Vast om te gaan op de winnige rasje is het aan het jakken. Dat is missen kan midden een paakje. En zeven ska studie garage de Lee Gibson. Event zoals Leinach, first nog de Vrishin, de Ash voor Hanshaw, dus she zat ik eens Shin Club Millennium FC as de drawn round, kun je niet goed zeggen Leeuwje, en je zou hoe dat is een toeschek, toeschen, al kost je de banen aan een skip al krijg, Sharon Lopen. You see, passing to Howard. Nazartje en je laat roeien met Emsley. Nishaagje. Er is toch een korm. Roei Shechat de Wijnboythe. Dat gaat dat. Je ziet niet aan. Korm is toch een bal. Ook al is het in Australië. Nijak de Shane. Die is. En dat wordt de pennisige. But that duel on the far side between Wijnboythe and Emsley looks like it might be key, and so far the Arsenal defender seems to be more than holding her own against Clare.
Yeah, she's a good defender, Wijnboythe, but what I would say about Clare is she is relentless. It doesn't matter how many times she loses the ball, she will go again, and her play is really positive, so yeah, I do agree that will be a key battle over there.
Shin Mara, Juska Shin Mara ki game door. Gibson de shit Drepenach. En weer Karne de Salenes. Howard je een kienig geraakt. Gibson Chinamach bracht of zo als je hier misschien een uit. Nicole Bila. Dat heeft gaan half een keer goedje genoeg. Dat goede tienje in de vaart. Roetje vlug. Dus we zijn er al pies maat. Koelig. We moet je aan de sliemach. Jeva. PSG en hier een diege voor de mag. Je driehoudt. Een reinformant hier was niet het wel. Je keer park van het kliekje daar je. En toch maar mullen kuie. Je pik en je in rash. Dan gaan dus skip echt jij in het al. Still going to be in go Cuthbert. Oké, dan is terug wel. Is geforst aan een Sophie Howard. Tarsing. Skip nog goed. Is terug brave gillen te gaan op en een goede wiegje. Niet goed, maar als je wou wat keren is je Pierre Caroline Weir. Klik het dan McKenna Emsley de vermoeie. Wil veel mag jaren. Ha is het te verkleinen. Emsley kan ook alles zeggen. Die is Georgieva de count. Geen val af. Is Doherty. Hier is genoeg je fijn zeggen de wine right voor dat zoek. Maar je getien wanneer ik het getien heb. Arsenal. Hier is de wieg. En dan trying sheers as suas. Tussen je naar paard. Ja, dan moesten. Caramelo shot. Skip up, Corsi. 50 suas. Zuadilla. Aaron Cuthbert. Laaf suas. Duval. Hier is je count. Austria naar fijn. De boei die val op. Feisinger. Waarin toch een paar de vermoeie. Gavi. Brunjelle. Sanker. De dash. Skip nog. Doherty. Pierre Emsley Uadilla. Baltastic Thomas. Hier gaan we checken. Feisinger. De dash. Gaan we alleen Gian. One shot. Dus Evans schissen weg. En Pablo danst. Ja, toen bij de vallen voor danst. En de stuurval mag en de deurval. En Emsley show us there. En Nuring die fijn zeggen de wine right voor de drop set van Nuring. She has used her body so well, doesn't she, the Arsenal defender? She just makes sure she just can't cut inside her.
Yeah, going 1v1 with Claire, it's hard. She's coming at you with pace, but every time she stepped in and used her body. I would like to see Claire in that situation maybe try and go down the line and deliver rather than keep cutting in.
No, Kiachishun, I mean, never is not who does me if he got him. Yeah. That's the first time for the T9 on the big into the Plache Duval. Ik vind ik rash. Voor het leden dat ik zeggen. Game haast kunt huil. Dus maar de huilen toe aan de gameplay op mijn shot. Ik heb dan dat ik in vrienden zeg. En toen is dan een keer het werk tegen een shot. En dus veel wat zeggen goed games zeggen hebben. Hoe vaak kan ik bij het doen wat aan. Je dan heetje. Het is niet goed ook al. In de waardig gesplit een pijn scootje. Weer zo ik snap. Zie je alleen. Murin hier kom alles toe. Hoe moest hij ja? Hij is shot maar gaat pudding. De Thomas zijn het as. De Cuthbert. Emsley. G shakishin het alle hoekse. Ja. De kom het al. Evans. De Shabal de steek call Thomas het al de hand. En zo die is Rainbow voor Kain. Fall af. Dat is weer. Pauli zal het drop set. En is Georgieva. Zwaar Uadilla. Shomava alle piketa. Korkutje, Magus Savalig, Sinsberger. Magus. Weet je, gevaarlijk een karo, Tool, Tolheen is in te galoppen. Gesuur, Megidde, Kortje Dash, Sinsberger. But a good period of pressure there from Scotland Hill.
Yeah, it is. We recycle it really well. We have attack after attack, but when Caroline's out in that position, we need a striker or a wide player getting in front of that goalkeeper there. It's a good ball in.
Kiri Suuk Pekis. Studio die Taraka Chafarotinjal naar heel ikra. En Charlie coole saal ergens. Met de prachtige dasje shot. Jual maar shot te galoppen. Ach, maar als je een randje nu de Suuk de Jachkin zet en de game in Jorpa. Maar als mag ik het de game féin te Prague halen de sin agus thulein. Chear a pis va vi an a pathke Juval was stu ja va chilach pican it cool Claire Emsley's motion hookja gonna allow Sinsberger. Again, it's a good period for Scotland. I think that touch from the defender takes it away from Claire Emsley, becomes very difficult for her.
Yes, it's good defending in the end. I think they switch off from the throw-in, and that's what Sam Kerr brings you, driving runs into the space, and it's unfortunate again.
Claire Emsley rash Salia Kihane, I guess. Anna Kasua Magiri for a Chianek Nosta Veninger. Emsley rash picking a straya and nulla presali pass. Shenavel Eli the Jackson Sakai. I think the Kirsten Swing Risha Leap of we and about all moving rank of Cookpin a Krinya. Fight Emsley, I guess we have to do it one to do the whole of a shin and very sassy. Overille Claire Emsley nog egentlig at det kunne gjerne det på i det gamse. Martinez lost it, Spanish. Good enough, Chaka that can go. Oh, the box of technical Hakison. Come on the shot, Farson gut, Fiach on the shot. Look at Schoolige Macht, got Barbara Dunst. Pacino the Kulu Marisage for Marina Handshot. Ashko Dunst. And they maken Duva Haneke. Machine Snock with the Castle Glisa Evans as Geforstanach va Care skip with the Kulu Njoburg Tillich support to the Vishindle Verena Handshot. Tegen dich Hamstig and Boxer. Jullie gaan kwijt aan Eintracht Frankfurt. Grungios scored like a master. Pila Leap in jouw veer. En ze gepikken te gasten voor die bal. En Sueg. En dus de voorste nog. We hadden al op het trein kan dribbelen. Lee Gibson like a happy gemaakt. Ze winnen go. Kassen Nicky Doherty. Baltra Vuipis a Huadela. Line she really is a good player. She always seems she has a knack of being in the right place all the time.
Yeah, she's just a pure defender there. She sensed the danger she's dropping, and she helps out her team massively there.
What a line boy thought. We could mat the Arsenal. And I guess Sinsberger. Emsley. Na how you the ish. So we do it there. Is het get lager, check look at that. Gian. Arsenal fine lava no get. Maybe comes the time also Haley when you're knocking your head off a brick wall, you maybe switch it up a bit and put someone else out there just to see if someone else can have better luck down that side.
Yeah, well that's the thing. We always say this about Scotland, but we're quite predominantly left-sided in how we go about it. So maybe we could switch Lana out there and then see how Claire gets on against Hanshaw.
Draast Emsley was Cleland de Fudig Faravela. Janelle de Veenke Kutjagleeds Kirsten Hansen en Gutig Chenid Zamig Sigam ik wil Njaars disaster zoals Kleer van Paatke. Dus dat in de Priestru, dat is gamig. Evans fine finishing. En course had Barbara Dunst, Nisha Heineken en Juur, het is Juval Suasa. Zie je Juur van Martha Thomas Juurka, wat je vallen voert, Parag na wij Kiri, Howard, ja, en dus nu zie je gewoon het toch. Zie je een keer gaan in Pila en dan staat je alle toetsen te kasten Barbara Dunst, die is je in die krasse hoek alles te, ja, ook in Kiliora Kalapa, als er waar te zien. Holland, ja, en die gewoon appel en Barbara Dunst Noorsen, een goede maag. Evans has done okay, Haley, in this game. It's a bit of a problem position for Scotland, this right back role, but she tends to play it maybe just as well as anyone.
Yeah, she does. I think everybody's had a shot at right back, but Lisa offers experience. Yeah, she's quick, she reads the game well. I think you can see her movement with Lana Cleland and Martha Thomas. So yeah, I think she is the best option to play there tonight.
Evans, fine suúach gal a roin sabbalte dó Ashko Gibson. Rina Veninger, Jackie Hooker suús genne uadéile. Bíla, Jenny Fina Kadúri se Savad with a vowel, Agus Corsi. Ancho. Bíla, Ashko Fearsinger. Ancho Jenny Kadúri som snakka for the vowel stay. Givat Karam Elikata Nosta. Ancho Tarsing away in a G and Kiri the skipper. Veninger, Paolo Jesús, Junsi evokes it. Ryan Boyther. Usko Sadrazil had a wee. Wat ik ken Sam, ik show. Ik kom on vergillen. Bayern Munich, bekend out till the shovel. Michel Corsi the vow. Sadrazil and the Sadad of a Nuich and call like Caroline Weir. Just a reminder there, Hayley, that can't afford to be dithering on the ball deep in your own box.
No, I certainly wouldn't be doing back heels back there, but it's hard enough with the conditions, and we've now gave Austria a really good opportunity.
Michel Corsi, Nina Hanna Lalash, Arena Hanshot, the Warnoon van de Duval, Agus Ha, Vus, Vishke, Terspui, Edna Klukitan, Veninger Huas, Spilla, a free of Kuchach, Hanshot, Hook Alistay. Corsi around who the follow up to around the count and follow up Kasavalchuk. Against Aviation is gonna lost it. Als je Junsi van een kanaal bij Caroline Weir vaak een firste opgegaan of de boxen en bij Turka ook al het eerst. Dan weer een punt gaan. Sadrazil. Is het ook zo Nicky Doherty. Als er wat de Hickelsberger van Viergen dus Paul ook al is dit. Kan een lichos keer is joy. In nieuw station. Ik kan checken de aan maar shot. Als ik hier het leef verder wil. Ik ga nu de tune daar pikken en is een is just een shoe. Ik kan nosten. Georgieva is Bela. Die handshot. We willen. Kan lopen gestay. Van een Duval met Moon, Lee Gibson, Sophie Howard is Lana Cleland. Lana Cleland van hoe de Kaum van de Shinka in de follow-up. Fearsinger, Jeff McCann, Lee Gibson. En had je weer een kapoek te gemaakt te zien. Ancho, die is maar Gillage, just naar de vergelijking is moeilijk gedoeken Paul Wart, Nischa, Paul Wart in de stay Veninger, Carl Shaw toekje, die is Lana Cleland de van, ga in de follow the count. En is Caroline Weir, heen. En is Sadrazil, Conway. But on a couple of occasions there, Hayley, Lana Cleland doing some important sterling defensive work as well.
Yeah, she is. She's protected Lee very well on a couple of occasions there. That's why she's in that 6-yard box. But Austria have soaked up a lot of pressure here, and they're starting to come more into it, and I think Scotland have to be wary of that.
Slowing a Kane minute in Collier. Yes, with me get a galap Kiri. Lead us again again. Lord Shachat, Michelle Pulach, Nafanga Tain Tull. Dunst. From a live yesh, Uedelic Hickelsberger. Fearsinger, who is Shin Kuchach, I guess Wine Boyther had a bit of match, a Hulach Kuchach Gamui will sue a situation in a fact. Stake a Puntigam, Juval, Sadrazil, come out the shot to Galapa. Nishaner, Pachinista, I guess I'm a swinging could do it. Gibson pick and the Shin. Hickelsberger, Leishanur. I think that ultimately came off the bar, Hayley, but it was a well-worked move, and Austria going close to the opener.
Yeah, it was the best move of the game for Austria. Moving it well into the pockets, into the box, and laying it off for a great strike.
Sad Brazil, Hickelsberger, agus hi was should just do that so Jafar Mulch about the tarsing or look naga nasisle yes bugishe the noster of the Roshach Mishniach the guy in firma Leone Mooring connector position from the state. As you've alluded to there, Hayley, this is an important stage. Scotland don't want to be giving anything up this close to half-time.
No, this is massive, and I think Austria are the type of team that they will be happy that they've soaked up all that pressure. But yeah, they're certainly coming more into it now.
Thomas Chintoin Kuchar Kamak bin Kukita no you more Kubil Chawan and stay pick and Elaine Gian Akis Kavema to Kuchaku. Corsi, Donashko Lee Gibson, Suo, I guess the Vish. If we can make one of who shouldn't full of shock and hard to not to find one of coach it. Karach Kishin, but the Firesinger, I guess Cuthbert, look at like an Oster at the Battle of Vignac, I guess. Well, Lisa Evans said Ash, go Lee Gibson. That was actually a good touch from Lee there, because if she takes that full on, it probably comes off the Austrian player and goes into the unguarded net.
Yeah, I don't think Lee will be thanking Lisa for that one. She's done very well there to clear the danger.
Who I go? Lee Gibson, Mahat, Kumal, Alapakuan, Akini, the set. I guess at the Sud report check at the shot. Ashton got it a lot. Aisha Falach and Kibachor. Kagan got Lewis and Hamsunian Kere, Sud will it the Galap of the Sounds. Fiction of B. Kus, Young is the B of Arach and Akjedig here late. And the dash of the castle. Ishiva Fiachan the Tish to follow. Farson got Kunmailora. Devinach Yanahid late, Idak Almaha. It looks like it's going to be goalless at half time, Hayley, but I suppose that's a fair reflection on how this first half has gone.
Yeah, it has. I think it's been quite transitional for both teams. They've had the ball, they've lost the ball. But I think Scotland can be happy. I think for a large spell of it, they have played well. I'd like to see us maybe expose the fullbacks a little bit more down the wings and get balls into the box and see how we do.
Shinnikiet late in Kirktown. Niggas Caroline Weir it'll fastly up Havel Sinsberger Schneeding Inchevay Fiach in the Kuchikanilla Flukia State Heckelsberger Jihak Fear Gedig Nilek Leishanur Pavashin Hanik well who the Sue for a batch of Tarsing Shechat Kasavelchuk Lee Harman in the Viak Martha Thomas Kuchuk Nacheli the Gal Overen Gelt en een skiljaur aan haast te galoppen. Ach, tar oppe dakke de Giano. Nu June gechiddig. Ilese gewille duske is staat. Pikkend te hurig aan chiddig en daar aan de klukket aan. Het was de hier zijn gewille gore kemappel al het de klukket aan galoppen. Risakes en J ha krachtig in de game zal nog. Maar hij de klukket aan. Hij kan oster is asen een fijne mollig. Het al schie speel een tunnel kutjig. Hij is de prachtige galoppen. Sheechig as a gui a Camden a Gleúne bia a sheechig a Gwanúne Shin a Keist this the US club as a mat that ich jetzt coig minach this Karam Drastek a Luchtaich Joch bekend a Valakam T is Rutik in a gal Mustashich a Darali Show a Camden a Gleúne Ashin Coilan Gandul Alapa Inyoni a Noster Inyoni Agus mar as na gra ag Leúne has an dollar súl i the club as a Dron Rower Millennium FC had a bit general fear va club Okri agus asan the fine tuition ag chudum tuition megede hu asan tuish voor goedremach agus mar sin húl sinne ke je tú vechke begaan gol mach agus parach keine mach me joine club a sho Gia Tiano agus kasoriche G ha chosoriche Sruta Tiano, gyfer at y ffain, tuition mór an náisiúnta. Seo scíalach gacha.
The winner is Millennium.
Nu de bhuainnig an skippe fó is céad blindíach ag club ball cosisian Millennium a an thrón rada. Skippe oicnína bliana I ddáis sa chéitein ag na dúis an ball cosisian an ban. Beidíadach season I de léamháin as tewi image incanta don a club is fat.
Millennium FC is a club based in Stranraer, boys and girls now. We started in 2006. Two coaches, James Hilton and John Lees, started with a group of 5 or 6 lads, and then it developed from there. Initially just boys playing in the Dumfries and Galloway Youth League, and about 9 years ago we started introducing some girls teams to the club as well. I don't think we really had a vision of where it was going, to be honest. I think it was one of those things that where we are now has probably took us a wee bit by surprise, to be honest, just how far it's come.
The numbers increased dramatically. At the minute, I'm not sure, maybe possibly 50 here at the minute. We've had more, we've had less. At the minute we've got 14s, 12s and 10s. We're hoping to start a younger group soon.
I really enjoyed being part of Millennium FC. Under 14 girls, they've done really well in the last year, especially when we went competitive. We started at under 7 aside, under 13, and then we've now moved up to 11 aside. We've got 16 girls all together, and they come every week and come to games every week.
Bhuainnig an skippe fó is céad blindíach League an Cuthbert a níor dhéasan téasan sa chai. Gonna be called game, Tronimage Cúteach.
Our first proper league game here was against Hamilton Accies, so obviously we were expecting a really tough match. It turned out to be a tough match, but we overcame them. We won 7-6, and I think that day that gave the girls the belief. We'd played quite a lot of friendlies and different things, and Kilmarnock had hammered us. I think it was 11 or 12-0. We went on to beat Kilmarnock twice that season after that defeat. The belief in ourselves was unreal. I mean, obviously beating Hamilton was a good start, and then we just went on a run. Well, we never lost a game, obviously. We drew 2, I think. We knocked out the cup in penalties. But apart from that, I mean, our confidence was through the roof. By the end of the season, we were flying high. We went down to Dumfries, played Queen of the South, who were a first-class team. We drew 2-2, but they battered us that day. But that point was enough for us to take the title. That was a hard day. We're glad to hear the final whistle. And what I like to say, the ones that was on the pitch, but every single player that was on the sideline was on that park celebrating and jumping about with the ones that were on the pitch at the final whistle. So it's a squad with 16 and under 14s, and we need them all.
It's a brilliant commitment, especially from a rural place in Stranraer. We played Hamilton, we played Kilmarnock, we played Queens, we played Ayr, we played everybody. And look, we would never ever have dreamed of doing that, even unbeaten. So it's a really good, and it shows the girls' commitment winning the league, especially against teams like that.
Le sarabachas an skippe as go cruai so go brichad. Chríoch nicht an pésan le eiche it lé ag eiche na dúirsin an a glasachol.
We were excited. We actually went up the numbers. I think there's 30 others went up to it, and we were just happy to be nominated. But obviously, you're just hoping for the best, and we got it. So.
Well, I wasn't there, although invited. I felt it was something for the coaches and the parents and the players to be there. But I was following it on Twitter very closely, and they took a break, which was really disappointing because my stress levels were through the roof by that point. And I knew they were coming to the award, and when I saw it coming up on Twitter, I think I woke up the whole house with my screams of excitement. And I heard that the screams of excitement on the Hilton on the night were just incredible. I've seen a video of it which was shared on our social media, just absolutely tremendous. They were delighted to have been shortlisted, and just to get the experience to go up to a big awards ceremony like that, they were happy with, but never in a million years were we expecting to win that, especially with the clubs and the teams we were up against.
Has skippen an ban for is céad blindíach is tógal a horst na buine na boike an clubber agus don skide is fat.
Well, it definitely does inspire. We've mixed some 12s in tonight. We were 14s. We did it on Monday as well, and they've absolutely loved it. And it's Mickey, one of and Leslie, the other coaches, were saying they're looking up to that group and saying this is what you can do, and we can move on and just keep progressing this club, hopefully.
I think they've sort of shown that the underdogs, if you put in the work and you put in the commitment, which they definitely did, that you can actually succeed against all the odds. There's no doubt about it. You know, I think Alan Jenkins, who's a well-known local footballer, said that it was one of the most amazing performances by a youth team in the area for years. And I mean, and it was.
Hard and hazen dus na nian and hain, agus vir halewa a vi part in a club.
Just kind of started and we won our first couple of games, and then other lasses started to realise that maybe we could actually win this game, and it just went for there, and then we kept winning and just trying our hardest. That's what other lasses do in this team. So it was kind of like nervous but excited too, because teams weren't that far behind us, so if we lost the game then they would have caught up with us. So it was like, if you lose a game you're gonna go down. It's not just a team though, it's like family now, because you've played with them that long. It's just enjoyable playing a bit with lasses instead of boys. Well, I met most of the lasses for this team, and it's kind of went to they're my sisters now.
It was amazing, brilliant. Everyone played their part. Some games were quite hard, but some games were perfect. Oh, it was amazing. We never thought we were going to get through, but we did.
Well, all the lasses kind of went there thinking that they know us, it was a big achievement to go in there, but they know us what we're going to win. And then when they said our name, everybody jumped up and started hugging each other it was well big.
Van na dúling agus na dúliatasin a bam an channiú a club sa nársingach I the yerach go sonrichte le skippen an ban for uiskeith blindiag, agus an nimmerjach go chun an league agus an dúis a vónachach.
Do you mean our nearest away game during that season was Ayr, so it's a 104-mile round trip. I think that we worked out they travelled 1,500 miles in that season. Many of the games midweek as well, so they were travelling up, leaving straight after school, travelling up to Kilmarnock, Ayrshire and back down at a massive cost as well, because we don't have a minibus or anything like that, or transport. The parents and guardians and family run these girls up and down to games, so it's a massive commitment. And I think we're always fundraising, we're always looking for funding that we can get and sponsorship, and I have to say we are incredibly well supported by the local community, and we quite simply couldn't do it without that.
Geography is a major problem for it down here, obviously, because our closest game, our closest league game, away game, is 53 mile. Carmou's down or Ayr United in Ayr. So I mean, the commitment for the parents is unbelievable. The travelling we've done. As I said to you earlier, 4 or 5 games last season midweek. We struggle to get teams to come down here on a Saturday and a Sunday. We're travelling everywhere, right up East Kilbride, Carmou's Lang, whatever.
It can be quite frustrating because our girls travel every second week to away games at the distances I've just described, but quite often teams will not travel here because of the distance and the cost, which we completely understand. I mean, we know that, but I think our girls deserve the same opportunities as other teams, and sometimes we don't get that, and I'm sure other clubs in rural areas may well find a similar thing.
Le nian an úr a tían úcha fat na húne, agus é a fáin eolas é a game tro na buine nushe, and na coachichan chod toliche a bhí páirtí an immerteach an na ball coshe. Immerte good a go gol na sache, sa nám dhí teach.
I really enjoy watching them learning the game, taking away every week, especially for games on Saturday. You can see them progressing every week, and they really are, when they come up against the strong opponents, they do really hold their own. I really do hope the girls are looking beyond this club, because they really could do it, and then under 12s coming up, the under 10s coming up, and we just get all the time people wanting to join the girls league, and we are doing really well here with the girls, so it's great to see.
Ganja na dúling lentingach, ha Claire moch jas an opers a hula dinge is Giano, is on faz agus servachas skipper ball course millennium.
As a grassroots club, that's what we're here for. We're here to give the girls and boys an opportunity to play football. A lot of times some of them will go on to other teams, and we've had girls go on to other teams and boys, and that's fine, that's what we're here for. But I think just to give them that opportunity to be out here just with their friends, kicking a ball around, improving their health and well-being, especially after a period in COVID, is the most important thing. As for where they can go, I suppose that's up to them really. They've got the commitment and determination. I think we've proved that if you set your sights on something, then it is achievable. I never thought all those years ago when I stuck up my hand to say I would be a treasurer, so we didn't have the money in a plastic tub, that I'd be stood you know, with a girls' team that had won a major award at a women's award ceremony. It just incredibly proud. And I suppose you don't stop to think about it very often because I'm quite happy normally in the background, you know, and these guys are the ones that should be out front, so incredibly proud of everybody involved.
Scialach Cokerach, Millennium MC, as a drawn round sin, agus na ginalach. A show at Camden, Fachim Jane and Ginalach la juice, J. Jacket, K. Miller, Gal, the Juicy, Cookman and Krinya and Australias and the Shalom Noag, Eden Avlian, Opadach Gariano Haskata, agus Salapa, agus Noster, Kuhn and Gundhurl. A show at Camden, agus Fuse, my Yevat Trinshin, be Kuyu, Yamilach, and no Puplach and Heron, with Naya Mar to show at Camden, my Yevat Troya, agus Bishni Dochas Gefine. Hayley Lauder cornered him, trying a game. Hayley, it's pretty much been the kind of game we expected, not a lot in it, and you just have the feeling that it might be decided by set piece or a mistake, and Scotland just have to make sure that they're the ones who get that vital first goal. You feel the first goal is going to be so important?
Yeah, I think the first goal is crucial. I think Austria have the capabilities to see it out, Scotland have the capabilities to see it out with the experience they've got. Yeah, the conditions are hard. I think we've done well in spells. It's just that final pass, that final ball that's let us down.
You mentioned the conditions, but the conditions have actually improved at half-time. There's no rain now, the wind is still blowing, but it might make it more of a better game in the second half, the fact that the rain has gone off at half-time. Yeah,
certainly. Yeah, I think for this half I would like to see us get more down the wings again with Claire Emsley, perhaps with Lana Cleland, or if there's a substitution, Fiona Brown. She can go both ways, she can cut in on her left, she can go down the side on her right. But yeah, definitely get balls into the box. I don't think we've challenged their goalkeeper enough.
So Luchtach Gematolich leis nas yn yr eichyn, agus nes Polish Pulach at yr eichyn yn y sgrinnig yn môr, Sam Kerr. Touch na clwychyd yn ymach, agus Hickelsberger a chaich o fasg, ydy chi a tøl ein gan an os da jydach releúne. Agus Rachel Corsi ydy fi trang a cem mil yn y pathke, skipper a galapa, fiach yn Sian Oster a chwmal ymach, Karina Wenninger, skipper ac yn Oster. Colas Gavil Arachig Goviaun, and Hayley, I think there is going to be a change at half time. We did discuss Lana Cleland and how she was maybe struggling in the conditions and also in an unfamiliar position. It looks like Fiona Brown's coming on for her in the second half. Yeah, I think that's a positive substitution. I think the way that Austria are defending with the back four, they're quite narrow. We've seen it a few times with Caroline switching out to Claire, certainly switching out to Fiona. Like I've said, she's got pace, she's power, she can go with either foot, and I think it's a positive change for Scotland. Fiona Brown ag Rosengard sa dúin itchinid sana dara lemaha. Sa Noster for the game at Ashkatol. Ik het skoik minach nie stoche leed varach kastuishin. Fiach ko gift van hier koers gaan de playoffs daar zo nog. Sam Kerr Kaulwy meer in de paadke. Sadrazil. Door te gaat de Gauls. Prachtig het al zo as sin en Murinker aan de neug. Erin Cuthbert about Martha Thomas gevolg zich het Chile. A cool line again. I feel like Cuthbert sin got a car machkische. District Sua is still on yes. He was shot got Thomas. I think in Mao Chile gemacht with cool line again. Georgieva, Bart Suas, Dunske Gronke gemacht, Duval, Skippy en ik bij on the screen, Tjech zijn er kunnen vadig, ik is geen niet nadig als in, Tjech nu nadig Leeuwje, en Fiona Brown en Chine, zijn Lana Cleland. Kuchum Savinus gegoede. Erin Cuthbert, Zadrazil, Santa Gashia dat de galappe Deval, Skipek Noster Kutcher, Paltronie. Evans féri wicket an Chinichke. Thomas fiachan de Chini an machad da. Al the Chals and Warson Gavinia Gadash. Cuthbert Chashin Snock vo Farsinger. With the Cassin and Warson the ball to the mach. Ida Duval. Evans er eerst gierig park was het Chimichalore. Bruin en Nurje goedje gegedeurd. Sa tuchtje gaan nosten. En weer noster kan het zijn zuur willen. Niet csak voedig zijn. Dochtertje Art Suasalina. Kleiniger kort of Kiliore Chelike de Shishin. Weer. Stegan Avienko, Emsley, Sadrazil. Als je bal keren kudde chatte de gauw, mee aan een paardje. Agus een boering te Caroline weer wie je shin. Eine mag me ken je wat Fiona Brown Suri die willen. Die is niet je gevoelig zag. Hij Hickelsberger kon laar, dat ik in voederstation. Karen ik op een busje gebouw, Karen Traum voor Doherty. Go Thomas. This Chachan Tarsing. This Sheko Emsley. I guess Chachia Tuig. Go Horchafala Voipe. I guess Laura Wine by Thurley. Coram Horchamach Vanahu. Howard. He did the Galapagata. Evans, Achko, Brown, Lishna, Broken Puye, Chin the Gleunia, I guess I think Jach Shesev in a Broken Puye Vashin. Hand shot, Marina hand shot. Chin Keenan and Hangi. Corur to see it. Gierig Shoak Alaichkische. Alward Gahokal. Shachan Tarsing, Gedo Ashk with Simsberger. On a couple of occasions, Ailey, we have got into those kind of half promising areas, but the final ball in has been lacking, and we haven't really tested Simsberger as such, and we know how capable a goalkeeper she is.
Yeah, she's a fantastic goalkeeper. She's Arsenal's #1, but she also had a few mistakes at the Euros, so I would like to see her, especially in these conditions, us put her under a little bit more pressure.
Some keer via de Shinning mag gebouw was de Karen Kudic, agus Chile gemacht Sadrazil. Dans agus Bistiadash gaan goed aan Bayern Munich. Steko Puntigamadish, agus via de Pilla getrokken is Lisa Evans game wie skippelt de dash. Agus jelas maar een keer je voel je dash voor die Gibson hoe die AKU. You can see the players are obviously under instruction to play the ball out from the back all the time, Haley, but sometimes it's a fine line, isn't it, just between playing that maybe iffy pass and just hitting it long and away from danger.
Yeah, obviously it's a high pressure game, you don't want to take too many risks, but Pedro certainly doesn't move away from his principles of possession based football regardless of the opposition, and we're certainly seeing that tonight.
Howard via de first next bouwlijn tra hulen is na jachjade jarishiniano kuste leentje Jerak Mکنjev. As again jachelent al nu vater en secondeschen zich hier het leed. Skippen kun je de toe gele macht. Met kus zit er dat. Master jucht 3 jaar in de Arjuna alapas naar rangen en FIFA. Fichit, er is nog op 3 richet. Op de heren wie te gewicht. Wel, we zijn 5 uurtje groen en toe gaan een shot. 3 jaartje gaan een sluge die is. Mooi wordt dat. Dat gaat Farsinger. Michael Gies, gaan gleich. Go Barbara Dunst. Trying to word to stick and evokes it toch in a line. I guess Fiona Brown. Brawl kindness around to the shin. It's a good intervention there because Barbara Dunst had got away to the byline.
Yeah, it was a good move. Well worked by Austria to get into that position, but Fee stuck well to her task and seen it out for a corner.
Hickelsberger misgenuina fear. De cheval in de steg. Veninger kutje. Dus Corsi kan sul hier aardig gezondigje. En de bal laat geleerd geta. Wijnreuther. Aster, was Sophie Howard geleerd. De synske forste nog. Giesheva. Veninger agus Billa. Cool de cheval haar vorige karwa toegtje. Bruintje Kiri unje nach rwachtjes. Shinne die kelle. Ze moest de bal de gutje dash. Jeva. Miss Veninger. Wenig de show ook geleerde valks met een pennis voor vision. Gewoon en ik zit in een huidje. Een PSG-tje, dat je voelde mag. Ik is gaan nodig. De Wijnreuther, Shinne kom al stay drop at. Hemsley, Portowar. Misschien graag een paar gelingen het weten de G-jachtjes en zo is de douche in je vaatjes. Toch ga ik jou maar goed in het gebiertje, immelatje in een klutje en in een kleertje via. Ik maar niet Wijnreuther en neus. Klutje dat al op een gele. Toen een bruin en klutje dat daar de bewaalde draast. Thomas, Karl, Santa-Lucia, die kan ik klutje aan grote Suez, Georgieva, Serrater. Nieuws van de Santa gesteg. Louise Evans op de Rika. Weer get de Hairijn in een stukje kassen. Cuthbert. Chidi Gadash. En een skipperdegje. Rachel Corsi. Hemsley. Trapse. Hij took al Paulaert als Kilnsensberger. Hij is jemige daar op zijn shin einversmacht. It was a test of sorts there, Haley, but you could tell not totally confident in the conditions, and it just emphasises the point you're making. Just get some efforts on target and just ask some questions.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would like to see from Claire. She can deliver with both feet as well, and just getting the ball out her feet and whipping it in. Obviously, she wants to keep it away from the goalkeeper, but more things like that.
Kom aan, de shot de wel op een keer onheerlijk het daar. De goede mag go de Vokse Forsinger van Aster. Dus was een kant al geleerd. De Lee Gibson. Dans le cheval de dash. Dus Forsinger. En de game ook zien we als kummetje. En een hoshing in kartuuf. De Lee Gibson is een trouw gedaan. Dus de wie is de Valk. Ook als Suez de Junsi Sam Kerr gaat de gauw. Billa. Staat se tjúndag agus taisce tíine a cúlaigh agus bistí díos go Hickelsberger a chu díos bha Sophie Howard tarsing tena cíine na chaige an up daracach. An Reuther go chumala dul Zadrzil so Solaine agus the drapse Puntigan. Well, va codach vi stoch a fein gan sinnach va Sophie Howard is chin tarsing said skiplach go you. Reuther a county pick the gaster go dé seo agus huchtjas aláin si a chana bhí grá sin agus Gihí chu mille gáach am sin a pick the ispetit ar a léisréite is a réite a sinna beáir gagan an gáil dú bhéile. Sad Brazil. Action. Ik heb de kalap heel laat. Voor mij ook ze. Het wordt er allemaal misschien zo raad het. Mostertje, tolletje, gamer toe is gaan leren kalappen. Rimsley is kanker de buchtige dash. Zo Brazil. Bal tarsing. Nice. Kat wordt er wel een dash. Kutje gewoon in het jam. En is ook een terug CP. Lee Gibson. Er een handshow voor Aster. Scotland will be happy enough if the efforts come in from that kind of distance, Ailey.
Yeah, they certainly will be, but what I will say is that Austria are coming more into this. So I think we need to be really wary.
We misschien eens los is de jackers worden gedaan. Dat is in daar in Furman behansje gegeven. Hemsley tegen de tune de gevallen dag. De falas de shin drive put. En right up. Het opperige kema die is toe is live clean. Barbara Duns trekt me gede gewei aan de zich maar shot hoe gaan lijnen. Evans come out Sul hier op Duns taas het al like is first nog wel up putting you in Pani Tarakic, but again Hayley Barbara Duns when she's going up this left hand side the last time she went on the outside this time cut inside.
Yeah.
Lisa but just couldn't get the direction in the final effort.
Yeah, she's a very direct player. Certainly good with the ball at her feet, driving at pace there. Lisa does well, but she can't let her come back in there, it's too dangerous.
Barbara Duns, Chile and a click then again to Frankfurt. Chorus, Trifiket Kech, Trifikets, Bachech, Bechenisch, noch. Trichter, Agus yn nimmertja sio, nimmertja fi sio, a lafad y fiech gan nŵn giwch yn y tyrlach, yn oster ys hiwtjach doi clwychach mar asyn, bydd hyn capwyl, arf gyma môr asyn y hwf, y cwtjach y le tyr. Nostra chumala steiska, opnechusuas Oliviesh, Hickelsberger, agus the tarring Idash agus the kiat harsh vuye yena game. Oko Nikki Doherty. She had covering defenders behind her, but I don't know whether it was just a case of legs getting tangled here.
Yeah, she's obviously just trying to get back and recover, and it could prove to be a good free kick. But yeah, this is where Austria's strengths are, delivering into the box to Venegar, Georgieva. It's where they're strong.
Agus Anna Clucket and Moorish in the Galsuas, Hanshaw. And the Della skewing the wheel, get the Cascley, Whoopy Shostoch, Fala Vona Clucket and go either. Through the Savala, Galap Kera the Nisht. Dunst was cyn y fwyl cwtioch. Hanshaw at Dolca Gal Kata. Agus wel Gemig Lee Gibson Galava a Casson Foy Pashins Gemig Suagus and Aina fella. I thought that was an ambitious attempt on target. Lee Gibson looked like it was totally under control, but just how she got a bang off the post and then her feet gave way underneath it, which made it a bit tricky at the end.
Yeah, I'm surprised she shot from there, but it's worked out well. They've got a corner from it.
Boshine van de Duval, de Gaal Kudic. Dunsley, Ballard. Sophie Howard, de vijfde Fijnike. Agus de wonen te Visja Kapila. Agus Sam Kerr. Kopergug, de Valav. Hier is wat. Hickelsberger. Agus dat weet je de haring in Asjesjo. Agus Kini Ka. VAR akken as game se kutjachker wel rutiken as vokse het ada na mofekich de haring se pila misschien het de fakel de lare show agus éisiúil gain cóir míle fulas a go bhfuil data bharach go sin go bhí ann. Cúscolas go bhfuil túmhas ile go bhí annach teach mar a thuchtí sin am sin go do chuí biganta cíochuig na húpran. I think it's just the way she fell there really. She looked as she may have just twisted her ankle.
Yeah, I think it looked a good tackle. But what I will say is that corner has happened 3-4 times now, the short one, and we're still slow to react. Yeah. And especially with the power and the height in Austria, we can't be affording to give them opportunities to get the ball in on top of Lee Gibson.
I suspect that's just what Sophie Howard is saying there. Another change here for Scotland though. Lucy Graham coming on for Sam Kerr.
Yeah, I think Sam has had a good game actually. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I think she offers mobility in there. She covers the ground very well, and her and Erin have sort of split that shift of who's been deepest. Yeah, so I think it'll be important for Lucy to come on and get on the ball and do as well as Sam did off the ball.
Lucy Graham look at the Gifford Everton. Is Kech Pariche dat je nog cast de veder zich tuurlijk het galoppen aardige kutje het vader en Noster Catharina Nationwang ik Hoffenheim en Planeer Geisen aardige galoppen dasje geta Sam Kerr het al I think it's fair to say she doesn't expect that either really.
Yeah, she looks a little bit shocked there.
Is de beetje de kraat. Wel, Ricolesse al vat de naast de 1000 voeten en jij de 1000 in de vaart jacht. Misschien kan Sam Kerr vandaag een keer. Zo jij met de weekje. Dus naar Roosje tot en jij ga jij niet. Dus ik kreeg met een haatje. Dus er is nog wel Hickelsberger heen. Rolletje. Don't think either of those players look particularly pleased to be going off.
No, everyone's fuming.
Catharina Nationwang, Sinead Nahatjes en Maha. Look at the Dilla van Hoffenheim. Yes, Nicole Bila en Ash Conrad in Kutjach. Juneer, Kashin Janosta, toch terug neer. De galoppen. Martinez losa farach yn Jackson yma. Thai gogan I lew am y yedig. Hwyr Ashen Venk, diach yn dysio. Nawr ddech yma lystau. Corsi. Fal Sws gyda Thomas. Ach gyfi I ddasio agos siachat ar y. Troi go Gibson. Unig gysoch But on the Hua Galation, she drew Val van Suesco, Emsley, Benninger, do the ball of Fallamar of Ukiri, Tushka Caroline Weir, Fiachan de Gloss at Tarsing, Cuthbert's got Fiona Brown. This Haley, you want a better ball than that, a ball that's going to ask questions, and that was just too easy for Stinsberger again.
Yeah, it was, but I think it's the first time in the second half that we've actually had good numbers up. Yeah. Fiona Brown does well there to use Lisa as a decoy, but yeah, it's that final ball again that we're just lacking right now.
It's a shot. Ashen Bank, Moeie Fijn Soe, staat hier. Pilla, weg een dietje. Vluchtje Soe, Selene. Cuthbert with Ash. Corsi. En te goedje met Sophie Howard. Jij met de weertje. agus Hanshaw Jalik de sin Brown muig fein sechat ar éidir bh mui Billa fiachan dích fein itar Howard agus Corsi was ar an chalí pulach fat a chaviat a sonna ta je leis sin nechtri a heici seo cúna dil Sadrazil Chela Ju echtri cúna dilach Jack a híos chengile Wosa ta chinka tata ki chan haul gan an oster Kafgotjach gefugste gedash go Georgieva Dunst Weinroith ar a dyfa mwygi Sio cwnaltach a chyddish Corsi sy'n anti charst Thomas a dash a cwtach ag agos Wel si tiw pa fashion a drapsa For Hanshaw as well Lee Gibson a cwmal Sŵl gear at the shin. Well, I was saying, Hayley, we don't mind efforts from that far out, but that was a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, that was a terrific effort there. And yet again, it's that battle between Emsley and Weinrother on this side. She gets a great ball in, and as it comes back here, she's only got one thing on her mind, stepping onto it, and yeah, it's a great strike.
Luckily, from Scotland's point of view, she didn't quite get the outside of her boot, just didn't get enough bend on that.
Yeah, thankfully it just went past the post.
Hanshaw, er bhí cumasach chun an túisin in a fad. Began is fichit minute I ddag sa game a seo cho chaichilach so cúramach sa had a bhí vanna chiad íteach das gippe carnad a gliscu chiad tŵl a sin a chaw. A chait a seo is lá núne fy mi cwtich yn fiachan is yn nôlach a sin a gael. Is a panagastach yn y Upain. Cyw is an dan na hoster, yn dan na halapa. Thomas dochas gyda eisiau glwchyd ar y yefyd hyl. Cwtymach sy'n, dyn nhw ysli ysteg yn y bwcsa. Dochati gyda glwchyd an sy'n eich. Wir. Oprach ydyr y gys, agos y dash. Lapa, fallach yn gyda bawl ymach, sag hogan ag nid ag leo. Emsley, ti'n gyda tiach, i gael eisiau bawl ag oltroia. Graham, gyfyn i gydash. As a drastic you, voor a chullet in je huis le ek een oster. Howard, Thomas Gerius van de Goe, Evans. We doen je tuil in de rinjal op grond gekiek. De oster aan een kiekpress. Even is Schachjiek. En is Fiona Graham. Je gaat wel wat cool in het jaar. Ja, Calvin in first station and at least reach the Duval. 20 minutes to go, Hayley. This is as cagey as ever. It's really hard to see where this goal is going to come from.
Yeah, it is. I think, yeah, we've obviously got some good attacking options on the bench as well through Abby Harrison. I think she's proved to be a go-to player in these situations, but yeah. This is a great opportunity now for Scotland to deliver into the likes of Sophie Howard and Rachel Corsi.
We see Graham, the very posh inch in the vineyard. Yes, Aaron Cuthbert. This year, no Kagal Mahat. Corsi, Emsley, Howard, Skach. Fair the Cheval in his jech. Anal Voor, but Cuthbert mis Toki, a bowler stay. Georgieva finds Suage, that's With Graham and Asha in Duval. Bokala, nog tegen de douche en de vellig een keer zuur de bewaarmer gebracht dat je leest weet je de voedig schies. Nog je wat de santige chef. Een bruine punnetje, zei keer je wielje dash, weer. Is dat je dash gerut, je stel je boksen. Sinsberger a fine route gneud, Blisiach a Cuthbert, Nostoch a Emsley, Nishak Claire Emsley. Agus san Earp, and Fiona Brown, the count. Jichatal Tarsing. But again, this just all comes, Hayley, just from putting a high ball in, asking a question, and suddenly you've got 2 or 3 players getting onto the second ball.
Yeah, that's all it is, putting it into a dangerous area and making them make a decision. I think Erin does well on the counter press there, and it's actually a really good chance for Fiona Brown.
Fiona Brown counted Ashley since the like a Buringi in Earp at the Humalay Darakach, like Drew Archie. Yes, Guan ook Louis Luchtaiche Deval. De Guan een hoek out. Vandaag geen als misschien gaan maar al op de kliks in minuten vergeten. Zo trein bo weer kankelijk Weinboy third. Dunst. Ik zeg het de eerste galoppen. Dan Cuthbert to Anna Lilline. Hier Hemsley. Ik zeg het de Weinboy voor het haar laven nog de weekje. Ik heb het en Karsten of het een heetje de Ducy en de vaart. Hubbard. Zoals ke Thomas, Shechat Arische. Punt again. Henninger. There's Weinboy up. Ashkan Jikli. Master a 10. Jinu Dua was vijgende je. Hier tool als jou einig je. Geen knot te gaan zie je. Veerdig. Minjevarach gesplitten Penash. Dans le pick and boom. Hij is je doen je. Hoe je dan eens kroeg gelijk een oster. Sadrazil, de Vestagi. Hoe je het Bayern Munich. De lieg in je op show. Ik ga er geen vatten vallen. And there's a reminder of the danger they pose on the counter, Hayley, and Sadrazil will look back at this and she maybe just got too much power in this. A couple of inches lower and that was in.
Yeah, somebody has got to step out there and engage with her. You cannot be letting a player of that quality come towards you like that.
Chorus Kiat Kechbek Sadrazil, I guess Abby Harrison, you called it, Hayley, she's on.
Yeah, I think Martha did well, especially in the first half. She dropped in, linked the play up, and we also saw some movements in behind. And I think it'll be very much the same from Abby.
Abby Harrison Edley. Ik een skasje hoerig de Goen Abische gedaan had. De Dunst. Ja, geen disje Noster. Hoek uit het losjach en Astel Megidde again. Hier staat het room again with the Voxergus. Geforst nog. Paul tot Frank or Lee Gibson. Chikadasha het Bila. Hier is Carson Gerrit Drapse. Je gaat de route kunnen groeien. Dat is zo Lucy Graham. Je gaat goed gedaan Gibson. Garcia, koutje maken, ga je de gauw. Ik is toch look at the G het al op het goed lachen die is. Lucy Graham kan Kadash. Goed Harmak. Harrison. She is alleen nu je skippen dat kan oster ik zei je de poschen jij. And that's something else we've wanted to see all game, Hayley. Just someone going to the byline and just asking those questions.
Yeah, she's running the channel. She's helping us get out of pressure. But she is very, very isolated. There's nobody else in the box, so she's done absolutely brilliant to win us a corner.
De Miller shot. De gelappen van een Osje. Aaron Cuthbert. Echt een pikkend te vroegtug. Met Fiona Brown. Dat is Sinsberger. En je geeft wil je het morgen gaan. Dus nog dat de goal ja je know. Doing met Cuthbert. Zeg het de gulle tinje. En dat is een maag. Yeah, it's disappointing when you get into those situations. The ball missing everyone out and then another chance is gone.
Yeah, it's wasteful. I think the way that the game's going, it could be a set play that decides it, and yeah, it's a good opportunity missed there.
Evans le Caramella, is Luigi Chundas and Clicket and Sekiri, Barach Whooper. Alain Weir is Mirin Igor Urta Shigano. Aldo de Galamache Duval. Evans le Duval the Steko, Emsley Groenhoe in zijn eind voor Smach. Nee, nu een paar down, dat hij kan al. Again, just Claire needs too many touches here, really, and the element of surprise is gone by the time she gets a shot on target.
Yes, she has worked it well to get the shot away, but we've not really challenged the goalkeeper at all tonight. We've not forced her into any big save.
Just Corin Gavilski's the Nishichian Ed the Da squad. The Dunya Jonah will show you who that can oster. Pedro Martinez lost Spanje. Die echt dus een quick hit aan Ekes in de vision. Irene Froome kan je la. En nu Gallas de Viore gaat de game. Wil ik morgen wil ik Tolletjenjon Frinnensach nervig le. Maar ik krijg je het toch le. Ik kan eens tjich minantje. Edaka Femi Rutiken Tachert. Emi Kujiken Kele. Emi Kujiken. Hoe nog is de game ze. Jeden een heetje. Ik kan eens tjich minantje nog eens een Chiniano. En dan nu Javasjach. Handshot. Colletje. Zet de Sjach aan voor Groene Bruin. Arsinger het Aschichtje. En ze bouwen het al Gida gemaakt eerst. En het al Junsi Evans en Smoe niet. Cuthbert het al lichtje. Aldo dat je dash kan osten het. Brazil. Een steekbarig kan game, een minuutje vergeet ik. Juhu over weer, Fiona Brown en de Vermoeie, Harrison McCunny, Emsley Duvelle, I guess a rolling car. Well, we know that Caroline Weir is capable from that kind of distance, but she looked tired there, Haley, and she had better options arguably either side of her.
Yeah, she does look a little tired there. I think at this point we do have good numbers up. She can maybe slip an Abby or play it out wide to Fiona Brown, but yeah, like I say, she is very capable from that range. We have seen that.
Horsey, Hoek Alamach got Fiona Brown. Jack en het tjich, minuutje megedig maar. En is aardig hele vader Duval, heb zich aan een oster met smoenjen. Nog in die uren gehoord de skip achtersen. Dansle Duval, go de Vokse. Farsinger. En zo'n weer een Cuthbert maar bij. Ook de Austria Kiri. Zo gevaarlijk, Karonoen is een echtje. Hancho, ga hier zo eens alleen die eerst. En this game Fiona Brown, Shinna and Karst. That was good tracking back from Fiona Brown because we've seen with Hanshaw she's very dangerous going down that left hand side.
Yeah, she does like to get forward, Hanshaw, but Fiona Brown, she plays full back quite a lot for her club team, so yeah, she sensed the danger there and tracked the run very well.
Brown en Ishadash, Gianna Durlich, Dunst, Von en Duval. Again, a follow-up Kasaveltje, look at the Gallop. The Fakali a lot, Erin Cuthbert. This would be a concern for Scotland, and we've seen this happen before. I think it was the Faroe Islands game towards the end, and she went down with a head knock as well. And Edna Martinez lost. I won't want to lose Erin Cuthbert at this stage of proceedings.
No, you definitely don't want to lose Erin at this point, but of course you have to be extremely careful with a head knock.
Wel, beth diolch o Don yn saha, chys mae'r hacha da. Sisha hwyr y bawl o ffala, agos y hyn ys Veninger. Sy'n col o ddechéile, agos hwyr i oesach brac mewn llawn. Arach ag tachart, Katia Wainer Reiter. Again it, Ian and Oster. Agos Nicole Bila Dolye. I don't think she's been fully fit since she had that ankle knock, and makes sense for them to change it at this stage.
Yeah, I think we've kept her quiet tonight. She's not a striker that's going to run in behind you, and she certainly didn't get the service tonight. So I don't think we've seen the best of her tonight.
Of more concern for Scotland though will be Erin Cuthbert, who's still lying prone in the box, and knowing Erin, well, she's maybe showing sign of sitting up now, but this is a worrying sign. The stretcher bearers are getting ready.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Na suas Javi son will get ach Femi manager Corley Gal van Hoffica the Medica. In a situation like this, the player might want to play on, Haley, but the manager now has to take advice from his medics and act accordingly.
The medics will completely take this out of the players' hands, because of course every player wants to keep going, but yeah, the medics will take this out of Erin's hands, and we'll see what's happening.
Well, that's the Cassin. Toko in the path kitchen was Slia that's Chimichal, I was talking to Clark in the Jikin Ashin. It's Cognic Jiran Hiano with little Humalora. Wishason Kumalatol. Ach, was een kraas toch bij Cognition door Chimachas along. Drastic you, Femiela Pekumal or Lechina. Is Javiatason. Laura Lechina Roatan a smooth good shin chiel got it. I can't kutsumach in again. Harrison. We are shot Carameli. Oh, you had cool Gemsley. Singer Kachumalistay. I guess Wainer right there. Howard did the Fakale Alar. I guess, well, Kapishit the Nur, Pepea. Not looked ominous, Haley, the way she, I think Sophie Howard, just the ball's on the wrong side of her, a bit of a push in her back, but the finish, fortunately from Scotland's point of view, is pretty poor.
Yeah, it is, and Vine Rother, she's offering a different threat there than Bila has all game. And yeah, I think we're fortunate to get away with one there.
And Cuthbert the dash, Conley, she's a junior, because another bit. Vinnig in the Goshachat, where by the Lard, Piun, Varka, can you chedig the North Gilly? The challenge in the Cook minute in Megedig the Goon Avashach. Mischa, Irene Furman, Belgu. Ik kan dus een klikje daar netjes wischen goed. Nu Rutvop, Hedger Martinez losa. Is dat gekratst in de poelen met jedig de goede avondje. Tul se pia kinide se. Ik is het al jaravig games het, al jaravig de playoff. Wenka, Kumalastay. Brazil, Jimmy Goon gegeven mee aan de paard, dus kan Kumalatal gaan Duval. Cuthbert, je dat Groas, get Georgie Eva, je tu weg, van vegen die Fiona Bruine gezoes. Duizend in de vaart. Oster, plistige shocketa. Bijna right there. Hij is die is terug wel voor. Hier daar hoe gaat er weer echt van een keer van een pengie en je leert de wie. Hoe zeg maar. Kalshaw plistig. Hij is shisha van de eerst. Katja bijna right there. Hij is neer patje getal. Shechet I was just saying, Hayley, the first couple of touches have been a bit heavy, and this one was closer and a bit of relief that it went by the post.
Yeah, it just drops her really nice there at the edge of the box. I think Erin does well to put her off. But yeah, I think she's offering a little bit more than Bila did in terms of getting herself in the box and making a nuisance of herself.
A sharper, better striker would have put that on target.
Yep.
Graham Bristju tegen Lampet. Mickey Docherty le pikken te roem, Pauwaar te hoekal. En ik ga, Jenna Senior, nu Harrison. Ja. Dat aardige tjech, het is konlijk, ik is de gogen goed dolle nu, Farsen gaat. Ik is le Lucy Graham. Nish Cuthbert vegen die een bruine goedje steek. Ik is de tjech het zuur voor de penoorsen en dan vegen dus je wel winnig het as. Farsen gaat die eerst een klach kijk gasten erop. Ik heb het Austria nog geschissen. Danst. Wijnbreither McCunja, wees een saatje mag, Sadrzil, Nisht. Laura Wijnbreither het al traaien, Kaal show het al. Hij zoe geen away. Farsen gar jackson al wijnsje gekatjech. Kijk eens, McGiddig haal het al. Shechat at the vast. There was maybe a claim for a handball here, but Wijnbreither again. That touch from Rachel Corsi is important again, isn't it? Gets the ball away from danger.
It's massive. And then we do have good numbers in the box. We're affecting the ball. But yeah, Weinrother again getting down the side.
Skip out Jenna Uedela. Nushnistjach gonna finish McGiddick to Goon Abashach. Wenninga tegen die smacht nog maar leeuwen en eigenlijk is een poelen McGiddick de Goon Abashach get the hash natuurlijk een keer minutje te Goon Varach gaan. Nu is al op de slieg en de Suez gaan nog zijn. Jaravig in de keer minutje naschen Eduval. Al de plusje gedacht Claire Emsley. Nu gaan we nog een uur te zeggen. Corsica Gronkuchias. En Stu vloegje hier voor Cuthbert. Jemekschen closer naar straai. McGiddick. Corsica de gemaakt op Fiona Brown. Klisha bal de steek. Ga Shachat de gulletinje. Alleen weer. Van de route kanijn. En ze nog zijn. De hoepige gedacht. Lucy Graham. Bal toing. En gesuig. Voor handshot. Dit zit je er op Fiona Brown. En ze stay de koele. En is toing je schach. En hier het winnen. En een keer minuten te doen. Je warg. Karm een shot te galoppen. Het is een poele McGiddick. Stoch game zeg leeg. Howard. Hoe is Emsley Kutjach. Corsi. Cuthbert als je vouw stay. En is Corsi via in de route kanijn. Sere Zadrazil fijne Sue McGiddick is je play posh en Jellevis aan te galoppen. Galoppen een kronke Ede Doris en Nuringheim een vlistje schies geta. Sue voor Howard. I guess Georgieva gaan een follow-up. En Krashin de Golamach. Harrison gaat. Hij gogen de gol naar hoe je kan houden. Gan sta vinach de gúne varach. Agus game a gallopet hier staan as le ek an oster. Ringab de la hier Ryan. As in a plistje putting to Caroline Weir Ryan for smachach. Die is Shakara Mac Cuthbert ball the hook alistay. Par coolig Venninge agus at the plistje. Continue on the lane in the halappe. Dans nisje viegen de galadu velach. Dus Graham heeft een man van een keer toch al een korn als je hem aan de paadje. Abby Harrison, Nurnigo gaan alleen. Wel, doe die de Poshijn. Melora Weinbreither, een park te gacht beschikking is duizend. En Cuthbert ski in de kloei. Wie Kiri Golko de varach Kavi Natinjela. En de leren halappe Nuringay Dul Kutrumakayen. Sinsberger Bach. This you got Doherty Agashachat Edavacha Tarsing. And it looks Haley as though we might be heading for extra time here.
Yeah, I think this game has had extra time written all over it for quite a while, but it's a good spell of pressure there from Scotland, a few corners and Nicola Doherty. Yeah, why not hit that, but she's just lashed at it.
Martinez losa. Just a chug, it's on a Moonje Varach Gashino Fadachking. Malun Chora Milan, Jan Oster, Kikel Mille, Farsinger, Marie, and Chimikala Gish. Graham. Als je skipt de goede eerste galoppen. Levinac, geen keer minnac in de rakel. Georgieva, Chundag, gesnokken mag, Pieg, handshot. Graham Marius, hier doen was Fiona Brown, Georgieva. Komt again. Toch een gore mille. Dans sarveetje de suulotje nooit er gavi union is dan een gore megede gashin pischen het alcohol de varach Caroline Weir is kaag man al nog game tulich. Niel doen was de wetere daskippen negus gaan niel kusloi in de viaun. As de daloi nou je gutige Jeffrey jeno negus Gibson negus Manuela Sinsberger, gaan je laten de wiego Trangshin. Yes, ja, nur niet de leed Abby Harrison, Nuringay, Dul Kutrumach, Ayn, as de leed de Goonje, de Varach and Haley. It's been a very hard-fought game, and I think just the lack of quality in the final third, which applies to both sides tonight.
Yeah, I think both teams have been guilty of that. I think the endeavours there and obviously the work rate's there, but it's just been that final bit of quality that's just been lacking within the game.
And what do you do now going into extra time? Is the impetus more with Scotland, given that they're the home side? Who's got the advantage if there is one going into this final half hour?
I think the last period of play there, Scotland were very much on top of Austria, but yeah, I think we don't go for it too early. It'll be interesting to see if we make any more attacking substitutions, but for me I think Austria are there for the taking. They've certainly not offered as much as I thought they would going forward. They are defensively strong, but yeah, I think if Scotland get a good ball in the box, a good bit of quality, we can certainly come away with the win here.
And we did wonder what kind of difference it would make if Weinbreither had another player up against it, and Abby Harrison has shown that when she's got into those corners, she has given her more of a challenge.
Yeah, that's Abby's game. She's strong, she's powerful, she's a willing runner, and I think we've seen that on a couple of occasions tonight. She's got us out of pressure by running the channel and then won us corners, won us things, and being able to put them under pressure.
Pedro Martinez losa, Kudama Chachach Gedachgana, Klukita and Akison, het Hoshach de lead Varach hacking, the father a shot. And you imagine, Haley, what message he's trying to impart to the players there. Obviously, it's very difficult it's been an energy-sapping surface, and the kind of encounter has been. So, what do you look for? Do you try and find a bit more width? Is that maybe what he's trying to say, just to find gaps and and try and capitalise on that?
Yeah, I think we can definitely exploit them more down the wings, whether that be hold our width more, switch of play, or maybe even our full-backs getting up to support a little bit earlier. But yeah, it has been a draining game, especially with the conditions in the first half. And I think we just need to keep the ball and take care of the ball a little bit better.
But as you say, although Austria are ranked 3 places higher, the second half especially, they didn't really threaten. So you're right, the game is there for Scotland to go and win if they want it.
Yeah, and maybe that's credit to Scotland. Maybe that they've done well in how they've set up. I think they have. They've looked balanced. They've looked compact at times. They've made it hard for Austria. But yeah, I think they've not offered a lot, if I'm being honest.
And when you've left so much on the park, does it now come down to who wants it more? And we know from listening to all the Scotland players how much they regretted missing out in the Euros in England this year and the exposure the game got. Does that kind of thing, can that drive you on in a situation like this?
Yeah, I think this is a team that's hurting from missing out on those Euros. But yeah, you need calm heads in this situation. This is where your experienced players can step in, and you can only play the ball that's in front of you. So they just need to see out this game and hopefully have that bit of quality that will take the win.
Erin Cuthbert turning towards the fans there, and we reckon there's about 10,000 in here tonight, but they'll be important also to keep driving the team forward in this last half hour.
Yeah, massively. We've said before that Austria was probably the team that you wanted to avoid at this first playoff, but we have home advantage, we've got a good crowd, and yeah, this is certainly a time where we can lean on them.
Skipper gyda Cwtymach sy'n lleid na gyda ga sio Cwtioch Rachel Corsi. Yn sewl o sech geheen ydy fi fain tŵl anamach an y gemachan. Yn ystod gyda Cwtioch yn galeid sio y gefa dŵl Cwtymach an och ca Pedro Martinez losa iddo jachgach fôr o'r sie a tiesiol ysyn ag olag op iddo ddiysg agos ffeim yn y clwchet yna gyda tiesiol ysyn tyliog op iddo chrwy a sy'n leid a ddagol a sy'n tiesiol ysyn y gêm o'ch gyda siach gan y leid y farach gasyn Abby Harrison gar cwdol y ddiysg gyda Asgo Erin Cuthbert wir oprach y gyda hen ys Emsley Docherty yr yn gi yn siach at yr fenega Pantyd rhaid bosian iawn Groen fydd eich osian iddo fi ag Celtic ac galapus na chicken fygydig yn nhw'n iafasiach agos Erin Cuthbert eis li y nôl yn yli bwlwch anig ydyn nhw'n chaleitid o'ch bwlwch carst hast Erin Cuthbert a siw i fwyli fy sy'n y hwyd im yn cawn has am cwmol a dolch gyda Howard Graham Scaach a feb Harrison fiach yn dyrwyd yn einydd Ys yn oster gain y ffolla fach gydach y ffat ydi Cuthbert ac y bawl isial yn ymwys mynd sy'n y fe i giri ys gefi cor am elef yn y nosau Emsley mae'r eis ac yn cwtioch cwmysach y tŵl chwtym y chain sy'n gemich yn môr ys yn alapa Cuthbert Unwaf sŵs y drapsa a chyddi ystia bawl at chyn y chwl agos asdau si Abby Harrison ar y tyrline Gidach mae'r reini yn yr hannig i ffarn y bengi sy'n y chi a tyrlach gain agos haid o apwch yn yr hosach y sio y ddys tra an y nŵn i farach Gedi ac i ffost y chwl agos y cwsyn ystau fan y frip osiang o Erin Cuthbert just what Scotland needed at the start of extra time and she wanted it more than the Austrian defenders, Hayley.
Yeah.
And that was just directed over the line.
Yeah, what a fantastic ball in from Erin. You can see Abby there, she goes away and then comes in and meets the ball. It's a great header and a fantastic goal for Scotland.
Gerard Rutavagi, idol up it. Chdes Tull, and Abby Harrison. There's an all up it. Ys diolch o Cwtymach sy'n gwybod sy'n y fi. Pedro Martinez los an ysgiri yn y cwchyd an ac ydych gael eis ochgyd. but Louise Cointus on Harrison. A quick shot trying to dribble to Pico Sinsberger. Irene Furman le to Plutchin Moore initial. Stu Yudhul Shinachau. Ka Alnuni Varach the Nurit van Jelagakis and Kileo Runach Kashoy in a Suez. Harrison de Veergen die wil trooien. Een gebouwde wat op Hashigara. Hij wordt het op de goede veerkaartje door Gibson. Nog een Fiona Brown en Murray Gishino van de stij. Uit de goal. Zat de gemachte galappen. Ze hebben ze geraakt. Ik snel lijntje gehad. Femi Vitalice le. Zeker gestjag. Mijn Reuter Hanik van de Pingi. En pik en tabulia zijn. Brown, College Santa Cristian gegaan voor Hanshaw. Weer tjunda geval Abochish. En ze tjunda ma, Guman Suas, Elena Kofiona Brown. Goed vlugje voor Caroline Weer. En ga opgegeven door Hemsley. En de bal is te hard gedaan. Wel op de koude melk het dat. Graham. En sminigje de motion. Lachte get er alleen. En dus Nosterka een rash. You can see how much that goal has lifted Scotland O'Haley and Austria look a bit spooked here now.
Yeah, I think you can see Scotland are first to the ball now. They're pressing hard, but these are crucial moments now after scoring that goal that we need to be mindful.
Wel ook al zo is dat geweest. Is Howard dat we maak mee in de lijn en alappe. Die Harrison dus heel goed gemaakt. Heel vrijschallig uit te gewissen. Je te hopen dat je jullie die nog haast, maar je wat zeggen tegen ons dat voor een heer in de vijf na je maart. Die is show Camden. Geen kiesje weet BBC alappe. Als je eens keer een machine wie is daar gaat. En je jullie daar haast, dat kan ons er tegen die fijne dash. Dus niet halfje. Dat moet er al toch het vliegje is en zo. Waar moet je steren? Wel cool. Grepen aan. Muslika, Kumalako, Harrison. Mashko, hier Hemsley, Gish, Orisha, Samashan. En Muringi, Shinakumalastay. Gierig voor Lucy Graham. Kursi mag de Fiona Brown. De count of Rocky Savina. Suez voor Harrison. Eerst zal op het getalig merken van Oosten naar grootste game. Australië en nog eens een wel passen te wil trying to be prachtig stoffen. Dat wil Suez en nu bij Harrison nog. Dat gaat een makela paas le. Een cup Bochid skinne. Lisset en goeie wachter weer Kalapestjo je deel. Traversen in door Harrison. Mister er weer aan de kant de funch. En Oosten kan je listig wel laten vallen op een chien. Vinget fijne dash komen en shot. Hij is goed te galop het pitje gaat een shot. Vinegar in de macht van een goal. Is Harrison die is stuur. Vedi Taich. Shin een chien en is. Weer. Gewoon in de bemoei. Kort te maken Fiona Brown. Weer het een stuk uit de box. Wie Kutjach. Kijk eens wat korte machine. Yes. Je gaat de goprichtje bal, maar we gaan de keer. Je gaat het. But again, since they've got that first goal, Hayley, this has been all Scotland.
Yeah, it has, and I think Austria will obviously have to come out now and attack us, so I think that the counter-attack is something that we can exploit them on.
But we see een 0 gaan afschikken, die is Agus Harrison. Al voeten we Kenia, gebeurt te komen als vuur, naar skeuwde orde, drapse. Cuthbert. Så die is tusen på kliket der en alappe. Lise Green og grønne kigel i dash. Definitivt. Jochen die skolen maken die we aan een kafje en een bruinetje in maat. Van Murinte Jaren Cuthbert. Weet je dat de kloei gepuringi schöne gemalestei. Aardig eerlijk aan een oster. Maar de coach. Jeanette, Maria Platner, look at the knee and the pathke. Yes, Firestinger, Dolget. Jean de Fassas, the Fliche. He's going to call out knee and the pathke. Jeva, the sewer trouwmachine is helemaal genoorschen kaffeke en een jabug. En Bruin de bal de Fliche de koel. Voor de Jan Miller, de Altassen voor het tinnetje, favor de dans. Musli is tegen aan de box. Oh, geskarashin. Fat follow-up. That was so close, and I think it obviously got a touch on the way, Hayley, because it's a corner, but she was trying. You can see what she was trying to do here, just curl it into the top corner.
Yeah, she was. It's great feet here, but for me, Claire Emsley has to sense that and come and help Nick out.
Caroline Weir, I think, must have got the touch on that.
Yeah, she does well.
Dunst. Wona Duval. Mr. Mooney, Jochen de Fijne Dash. Gewinnen. De Unie en de Noenje Varg. Voor Jeva, hoe is van een goal, wacht van Noringi. Nou, is Minike begonnen, je kunt al het alle koeltje waar je de toch je lik alles woksen. The one thing about that early goal, Hayley, is that it gives Austria a bit more time to try and get back. So it's important for Scotland to keep the discipline between now and half-time and extra time.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think we've got the experience to do that. We've got players that have been in this position before. And like I said, as Austria have to commit numbers forward, I think that's when your Abby Harrisons come into play, Caroline running from deep, and we can pick them off again on the counter-attack.
Well, she made her name, didn't she, coming off the bench late against Ukraine and getting that goal. And
yeah,
how priceless could that goal be if it proves to be the decisive one?
Absolutely massive, and I said that before, that's the player she's become for this Scotland team, a go-to player. It's the first bit of quality from Erin that we've had, just a ball in the box that says, come and put me in the net, and Abby stepped up yet again.
Shinny Jeffer, Shinny Boffers got a Shinny Jeffer, ik zit in een huidje. Van je kan Oster haast. En het afkomen en een shot. En zo is het wel waard, en jullie nu Schulach se kluche a gan Oster en ischat, dat je vuil schafft gemannen strichjes, je alapa kluche passig en pikke green, en schön fein hier en macht terugplatsch. Cronach even a reach edition. She think of Fiona Brown if you can mind if it I'm sure the game with Ashby thought. But Nish Fiachan the Harrison for the follow-up. Grant Nish Howard is the ramp. I guess yeah, Hanshaw the fine check at the rear. The loose na casa and give Suas the Fatki Harrison. McCunyup in the moon tash is famous Chili Gadash. The fifth of the train machine of the kit. Which of the she didn't come at all Junker or Bowler Calapa. But I guess Brian Gershon Harrison is winning it. Improvement, dacht ik weer dat geen hele stoge Jano. Hagen het al lealappen. Evans. En je kan het aankijken, je het leed. De goede waardig, bij minuten waardig, dat je zo schön is natuurlijk. Parfum, Evans is kaartje geschissen. Ik game to een kindje naar. En je naast dat voor Leeuwje. Ja, dan heb ik de vintage waardig. Zo'n stegen de vintage in is. Sophie Howard, het game met de viertje, hadden de vier de game behoorlijk gechillig. Heen is, which of course die meer alleen het jaar. Dat is een die is. Schön vertellen hij gemaakt, je kunt de bal zo zich hij kan maar hij vier gekeken en net stegen nog beetje. Zo kunnen al op uit de kansen. In de vaart, we zeiden dat Shears. Ja, een nosje. It's another aspect of Abby Harrison's play really. You can play the ball up to her, she'll keep it, she'll bring other players into the game as well.
Yeah, she has a good target. I think you can see it there with her hold-up play, bringing Caroline in and we're able to gain yards up. She does have a lot to offer, Abby. I'm a big fan of hers. I think she can run in behind, she can hold the ball up and yeah, like we've seen tonight, she can score goals.
A seo good termach an the game gan George seo agus Abby Harrison I the Jeffrey Yano le count tra as a chiad le a gúine bharach agus so loch taich get a cool I the dóid golan a siise genu slia unu fan a chótseche bála ó sechat a Simsberg a gurich carné leine agus jaak a choram ag Abby Harrison ach sinna Jeffer it er alapa agus an oster a cléúne. And the mood, you can imagine, is much different going into that huddle compared to what it was a quarter of an hour ago.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've looked good. I know we scored early, but I still think we're really comfortable within the game.
It's like the old adage, Shaylee, goals change games. And as soon as that goal goes in, Scotland look a different team. They find somewhere they find energy, the passing is crisper, and they're posing problems every time they get up the park.
Yeah, they do. It's given them a lot of energy, that goal. But yeah, I think obviously it's going to get harder. Austria will commit players forward and they'll be looking to get balls in the box. But I certainly think our shape's good, we're well balanced, we're being composed on the ball and we can see this out.
And conversely, when that happens to Scotland, it sucks the life out of the other team, and we've seen that as well. Austria look a bit punch-drunk at times after that goal.
Yeah, they're very flat. I think they keep trying the same ball up to Weinrother, and to be honest, I think Sophie Howard and Rachel Corsie have had great games. That's their bread and butter, going up against 1v1. Yeah, they've not posed as much problems.
What do you think? What do you think the message is from Pedro Martinez-Losa for this last quarter? Really, is it about managing the game, seeing this out?
Yeah, it's absolutely about managing. I think although I do still believe that we can pick them off on the counter and maybe score another goal, it's about composure. But yeah, we've got great players on the pitch that are certainly more than capable of seeing this game out.
Castel na huair a chéile ráceil a ceap am ha itar a tain agus yma play-off yn oed poblach na héireann I ddasio sio a Camden. Hat y dyl cwtr yma chain yn nwring gael ystronien o chwmal yd hosioch. As y chastal na hwyrach mae gedig gen gem eintach sio ac Parc Hamden. Cuthberts. Siwndag mi yn y Parc. Missy Graham. Fine Cogan. She's been quite good since she's come on as well lately. She's been tidy. She's always almost had another sense where there's always been danger. She's always been there to snuff it out.
Yeah, I think she's complemented Erin very well in there. We've seen her a few times on the counter press, sensing the danger, up and winning the ball. I think, yeah, she's came on and really added to this game.
Martinez los uit de vingetje, gelijk gekleef aan nog. We game gemana saveltje en fangel op daar het. Is wel zin in eentje en gelukkig dan een kelp een kutje Cuthbert en nog een G-shine. Meer poaster ach kuswoken en de leentje Jerak en McKenna. Evans. Alletjes gebouw dat Cheers gaan een osheng is kalden nu een Suringi. Ja van die opper raas Fiona Bruiner. Suringi. Kuma. Howard Gavin Karash. Misschien raken maar zich nog. Grand Coupe Harrison Sadish, Shelmarai Kumal, Georgieva Vuipa, because Norsen Kafaka Leila. She's just so strong in those kind of positions, and that in a game like this, when you're looking for your striker, just to do that hold up play, give the other players a break and bring others into the game, it's so important.
Yeah, it's so valuable, especially in the situation we're in. It allows players to get up to support, but also takes the pressure off our backline.
Kutje me alleen het aan de draas getaat. Als je een wend, dus je alles uit Paul, kon het gewoon. Ze putting te een rood te fijn ikke. Yes, Juliaco Dunst. En die is Lucy Graham, zijn maatje Gerst. Gaan nu het al, is een astere shot. Nu maakt de galappen weg. Het show naar Keen, het je kon toch zo goed in Oosterrewie. Je Wijnwoord er aan, dat je een Karsten met de vaak al heel laat. So le Herprun. But a sharp reminder there if we needed one, Haley, that Austria still pose a danger in the counter.
Yeah, they will. And it's Weinrother again that's won them a free kick in a very dangerous position here.
And he's Isaacing. Een handshot, we willen gemaakt komen zich le Kaschli. Weet je dat Kiri in de kliek en ze vallen lang nog maar is. En dan de shot te gaan opgestoken. Handshot, ach. Scherp, Kamaski, Vashin. She's been pretty good all night, but that was not her best effort. It was tired. Free kick.
Yeah, it's a waste, especially when you look at how many numbers they've got up in the box there.
Tishka Tansha goed eerst. Die lappen komen met Joontje Kata. En de keer leggen is Aske. With a na-game play-off. Shot and Paul van Goel deze en zijn continue en kan uitspelen. Gibson College Kilior pikken Jikken Elle Gask. Master is min erin voor minuut. Maar really en nog hier. Alles kan simpel. Hij gaat je crash. Martinez lost a bugshot of Kutrumach gas and a stoy. Kram Kukul of Dosh and the Ranicasta, Hoshkat, like Gemican man, no hunger, so no elegant father, notion va Gemican on Fanakatina can just keen clear the roll up it. I had call like I, listen, Gemican forget it. I was at the fear you got in the Shapin and it's fine. Stop when it came a yiddy game is at some fine cut. In a Ukrainian Avlana. To the current loss of water in Lucy Graham. Leninga. Whoever Brazil, the ball the stake current, whoever put. Berger. Mission continue. Yes. So Corsi. I was toch een beetje een goedje dash. Ik heb sinds we begonnen lekker op een maandje na de goede magie duval. Continue. Geweest. En het college goede gaatjes op piece is gekomen met een paadje. Daar aardig ille tolle heen van de monster. Dus kijk de dans schachet. Is een koop. Kijk je dat ook Freiburg tolle heen. En gezonneschen Catharina Scheitel voor Werder Bremen. Wine weiter look at the Gianna Arsenal, which match a fool of the the heap or just on pick and finish in that anchor. The gallop finished in the lot. In the PL5 put. And this probably suits Scotland now, just to break up the game as much as possible and prevent Austria from getting into any kind of rhythm.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's crucial in these next 10 minutes.
Emma McCandy, Emma Mitchell, Mara Banyini, Mr. Ossie, Fedi Henede Duval. Aardig verschillend te heen en is soms minder. En de wie mag, dus scoort ik al op is een crush. Chile gedaan is, Lena bij de wie echt goed terug. Dus je niet meer krijgt billen ook al. So it's nog like for like change, and that's just bringing more experience into the side and to see this game out.
Yeah, it is. I think Nick's done really well tonight. She showed good experience, good composure. I think she's maybe taken a knock there when she ran into Weinrotter, but yeah, Emma's more than capable of playing at this level. She's a fantastic player and a really strong leader that somebody you'd be very happy to be on the pitch with at this time.
Harrison, Kirsten Santovich, Khela, as a motion. And we're starting to have a bow line, Ichkish, and see if Henderson, Koskishin, Chicken Kilior, Nishin Nish. Tegen een schacht minutes in Megiddag in de gear de Varach. Weer Hemsley aan de piercing die Shinningen. En Scott Harrison is een smooi naar eentje de gegolga en Moshe. Piercing die Unia Gosk. It's a bit early to be thinking of wasting time, but
it's never too early.
No. It's Caroline Nurut. Hemsley, Samoshe. He's a gemorst op keine macher. De kan dit je gehele gedash para Roa. Is een is Sadrzel Lekar mocht je mag weet je de current was raad or so weet je met kan je en die bal de gedash met zijn gege de deur. Handshot. Voor McKenna, well. En worker le cool de cheval. Evans Jinama Kumalato and then Ria Harrison and Duramuji. Die is mooi naar Heinz in de goal. Jan en Oshijn. Dus vijgen de route kan eindig. Loos Morsen pick aan. In de Akala station. Dan Harrison krijgt Georgieva. En er wij vijgen de klusje gemaakt. I think this came because Abby tried to grab Georgieva. She tried to get away from that.
Yeah, big fight going on, but I think we're honestly seeing this out perfectly for me. I think we're frustrating them, we're still trying to play in the right areas, but yeah, we're being smart.
Most of the game has been played over in this corner.
Yeah, it has, and I hope it does for the rest of the game.
Here we go again. Harrison Halsen Oshang, die is G de moon. Paul Haas kunnen goal maken. En we gaan ons kijken, pik en zee en zo is alleen en is chat kijken vallen. Is de Graham, Kevin Kadash. Zo hier is het niet alleen het en wie de vader gaat. Dat morgen een goed gel neerleggen en de goedje maar. En zie aan een gezin. Caroline Weir, zie goedje wie de mag. Van een vlieg. Again, this suits Scotland well. It is a free kick, but again, it just breaks the game up.
Yeah, it's exactly what we're needing right now. I think, like I said, we are still playing though. We are still trying to play in the right areas, and yeah, I think we're showing great game management right now.
Even as een keer, we nu nog een daar kap. Al heb ik een mafash kunnen. Find some game playoff shot. Nog het shot hadden naar hier koers gerren die hier in de uitpop van heren. Daar is je zo naar je maart. Dus misschien eentje nog. Weer een kou. Zo, Banniger en Hallappen. Dan staan ik aan signaal. Dus ja, skippen de heren. Skippen. Heren dan gaat een beetje nog Kleva. Dus die kan ik niet vergeten. Die is zoals de lijn Shindro altijd Hoshach. En de Harrison actie Gishin. Cuthbert Agnes Harrison had opgekomen. Dus het heel kutremig en zo'n alle nog. Dus dat kan ik kollig het beetje sturen we zijn Irene Furman. En je master die we de week kunnen kringen in koers en tjeren nog. Ha allappe. Plein naar de restaurant. Dus een goed geskroontje maar ha de karmachke. Fijn, het is gaan koers en tjeren nog navelen. We kunnen binnetje nog gehaast de golf gedaan. Voor Yuga, dat is toch een waardig gestootje. Remsley, toen op het halen geweest. Aaron Cuthbert haast het al. Bro, jongens die hadden wat cool. Hoekje zoelen, dan weet je de kraak komen toch. En we zien halen op het piano. Paula Shin Tribals, loose in the castle of Fiona Brown. Guy, Riposhang. Again, that's actually a good play, and it keeps the ball at the right end of the pitch.
Yeah, it's brilliant play. I think we're patient, we're still composed on the ball, and we're still making runs for each other. And yeah, we've won a corner in a great position.
I think this might be a short corner, don't you?
Potentially.
Brown, Agnes Harrison in de slieren, nu gaan Oshang staat. Maar redelijk een jong kutje voor zo'n goede gikken de gas. Oshang in de gaal. Karsweer, Gabby Harrison, misschien kudde je nooit eentje, dan gaat er weer eentje. Kosk, Kus, Unje, Warg. Agus a dárach a sin tafels just a Grimshaw dul an éit. Fiona Brown a hannig géad ag tosach darna dé dul yet. Grimshaw a KC Milan na sinnéad a son. Well, na chicken me géad ha núne ha bór suas. Si a féir di haine macha bí úne varach gan ag géad I léad ag úne varach. Si a bór suas haast. So die is maar erin, het is hier het leed te goede warach. One smach. En weer Gallop Harrison, de Caramelo shot. I guess Vinegar. Fine on the Hoshach of Caroline Weir. She was a bit unselfish there, really. She could maybe have had a go herself, but she tried to tee it up for Caroline Weir.
Yeah, she does fantastically well again.
Just the strength.
Yeah, she's just putting her under so much pressure, and yeah, she tries to square it. It's really unfortunate, but yeah, she's really changed the game for Scotland, I think.
Player of the game?
Yeah, I think if you come on and you score in a playoff game, and it certainly looks like she's won it for us, yeah, I think brilliant.
The Jeffrey Yano, Abby Harrison, and you stab in it, the Gunya Varach, is the kid, Hayushin, the goal Shachat, I guess the tool, Ashinbo Abby Harrison, Point Kolach, Kibalata, which Ala Petronia, kind of playoff Magidic. Licha Traumbo, Rachel Corsiach, with the Rashka Lee Gibson at. Gevinac, Idaka la Galapa. Gibson, the Idasha the lot. Dies, Harrison, de poekte van een goal. Ach, hij de wieg. Zeg maar, gwag u lekker nu. Bouw dat de lichtjes, voedig eigenlijk. Hij is natuurlijk een goering. Gaan de mooiste fijne stig in de game. Als je een chicken met je weet je dat veerdig zuur de passion wie de kaal. Evans, Nijak naar Pial. Had het again up. Alla Petroyev. Hurl like Abby Harrison. Tra as the kiet finish naga. De neer de barach get Alla Petroyev as a playoff goed from a shot. En nu in de hoster. 4 uit de Pedro Martinez lossa. I guess the click at an Ackerson foot at an ish counted out. De koers jaren nog geboor. En nu poploch na heren. De shot at Camden. Erin Cuthbert, the Chivde Poshan, Abby Harrison, the Keon, I guess Shinna Jeffer, it's another bit, and a Nike, Inyamal, Ela, a Camden, and I guess Harrison, and then Jeffer, I guess, at in the door, Marahula too. Haley, a fantastic win, going into extra time, that early goal, a couple of minutes in from Abby Harrison has turned out to be the difference, and she turned out to be the difference after she came on.
Yeah, she did. I think she changed the game for us tonight. I think she ran the channels for us, she got us out of pressure, she held the ball up, and ultimately she scored the goal that's put us into the next game on Tuesday.
It's worth saying we're not quite there yet though, Haley. There's still a small matter of Republic of Ireland, and some of these players will know Vera Pauw, of course, who used to be the Scotland manager before Anna Signal, before your time, but obviously that's going to be a very interesting game as well on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's another massive game. It's going to be a very tough game. Republic of Ireland have some fantastic players. There'll be a bit of added spice that it is the Republic and so close to home, but yeah, it's another massive game. But for me tonight, it was such a mature performance from the minute that Abby scored, and it's job done.
When you're beating a team like Austria who are ranked above you, obviously you due respect to the Republic of Ireland, but Scotland must be really confident going into this game next Tuesday night.
Yeah, they will be massively. I think since that home Spain game, for me, that was a turning point. Every game since then has been about momentum and confidence, and tonight is that yet again.
Well, we've heard that we waited a long time for this to turn for Pedro Martinez Losa, but it did in the last few games, and whatever he's been doing in training has paid off big time here tonight.
Yeah, it has. I think it was a very, very cohesive performance. I think albeit we lacked a little bit of quality. It's a massive game, it's edgy, there's going to be nerves, but when it mattered, we've got the goal, and like I said, it was such a mature performance from that minute on.
I guess we have to have a note of caution here as well, though, Hayley. It's not done yet, and the Republic under Vera Paul have improved. So, I mean, they've drawn with Sweden, for example, third in the world. So there still has to be plenty hard work to be done here.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Republic are a great team. They have fantastic players. They're very well drilled. But yeah, we have to enjoy tonight. I think this result tonight is massive, and yeah, I'm delighted for the girls.
Yeah, eisiau fa had fi iawn. Fi gael up behind the Hayley Lauders and fi conlefing. Agus game mor a sin Chian y mahechgai yn o'i poblwch na hera. Lwch taich Sien is og yn y doi glan agus Cuthbert Harrison y gia Shavinik y game call ag y tu hawl na pathge. Agus stocha Corum Diolch Masala sin sŵl y hort y dwyl cwtsymach a sin bawl miar fel eich efo sio. But Erin Cuthbert agus Abby Harrison gédi as ciwn o chwlydynia agus y gronca gyfwy siachat ei leine eisiau fe giri y bawl y fynig eisiau hwyd y dyl eisiau haid y gêm a sio y gleif dy gael apos yn y gwyd un chem stocha yn ffalad bo fi siŵl ag Australia os sialan glwyd iddyn na bliana cos glycha yn y gwybod y crynia Sŵl Ela de dul a sin i Harrison se dres tul ag gyda gael apos hiw chomor sy chort Cynthia agus chomor sy chorta ddys y lwch taich agus chwyddynia geri fain pas in the Panagashka Kafka. And they are quite happy, Hayley, just to bask in the adulation here for the last few minutes before they have to go inside.
Of course, why not? I think a lot of it is probably relief as well, given how the game went and the magnitude of it. Like we say, Tuesday is not going to be an easy game. It's still all to do, but yeah, we can certainly enjoy tonight.
Abby Harrison einach eisiau haast am y sŵn dy son dawnsa ys fel ag a ys yn pach galor a ddiysach na clicit ein yn ysgyn o yslia y dash y giwsig y tunnel agos stocha y yslia ysgach. And Hayley now important to rest, recover, but immediately they turn their attention to the detail, the tactical preparation for that, which is now an even bigger game against the Republic of Ireland here on Tuesday.
Yeah, Abby might need to stop all that dancing, but yeah, it is quite a quick turnaround, but we've seen tonight the use of the squad, we've got good depth, and yeah, I think they'll just be on such a high.
The prize on offer is so massive though, means these players know what it's like to be at the World Cup, and it's almost there, it's tantalisingly close now, maybe one step away from going there next year.
It's absolutely massive, and yeah, coming into this game tonight I did feel confident, but Austria, that win tonight is huge, it is huge, and certainly sets up a great game on Tuesday.
Thank you, Hayley. I guess sin y job y cysio sy'n pebl meach gymadach agos y gêm a sy'n ni hi yn y show at BBC Alapa yna hechgen agos Alapa yn o'i poblwch na heran agos cysio fy chwle pwylige sŵl y dig sy'n gwn i farach sy'n jita cobrip yn penas gwag a ffys fydd y dochas gysyn y Alapa an o nhw'n iafastioch ach bicaramach gy chinig yr asio sio agos fydd y dochas gybwg slwag ffys nas mwa mis wynig ar o adaf echtrial ac yn y sio a Camden yn och le chimical 10,000 nech y sio gwyn yw'n sio sias gomitha.
Wel, aber eiche y sio ac yn parc y nasion te Alapa id echtrio chrwch ag arsen y dol troi chwn y hwrt jeden noch ha coramach gehas yn cwpan y crynie yn aflor y ring. Papalisa is honna fi coloding agos eiche fa.